whenever I go live, whenever I do whatever, be it in members only. If you turn your notifications to all and you subscribe, you will get all of the things, all of the things. Prayer, a good afternoon, Shira Rosalind. How are you? I've been thinking in my head like a piece I want. Then I was like in my head, just let her design something. So I'm praying. I don't know which one is. I'm gonna do both. That's how we gonna do that. Listen here, if you are not following Shy Roslyn, she does beads, necklaces, earrings, all of the things. She does custom. So if you haven't checked her out, go check her out. Go check her out. J. Rochelle, welcome to the room, honey. Welcome. Let's see what else before. Oh, we're gonna just go ahead and get this out. We are sending out prayers to the lovely, the songstress, the musician, because she didn't just sing. Um, Nikki Ross Bellamy. Um, if any time you've heard Ricky Diller, Nikki Ross, this is her. She has been, oh my God, I've been listening to them since the 90s. Literally. Ricky Dillard is one of my top three. Didn't say five, I said three. So we want to send prayers out to the Ross Bellamy family. You just, like I said before, you just never know. It has nothing to do with knowing. It has nothing to do with any of those things. So we're never prepared. No matter what we say, no matter what happens, we are never prepared. So there that is. You're welcome, Nicola. Hey. Welcome in, sis. Welcome in. You ain't in the back. You're not. You are not. Jacqueline, what is going on? What is going on? Sabrina, hey. One more thing before we get into the show. We want to send um congratulations. We want to send out kudos. We want to send out special. Y'all put some clapping hands and some blowing horns so we can celebrate our apostle, the St. James show. He was at the Stella Awards and he brought us some material and he brought us some interviews that, listen, only he could do. So we want to shout out our apostle. I need y'all to put some congratulatory emojis in the chat for our apostle. He was at the Stella Awards and I can't wait till we get all of the things. So again, shout out to you, apostle. Bigger and better is coming. More is coming because he didn't. Bigger and better because he didn't done. I ain't gonna like. We're not gonna do that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and we got a guest soloist that's gonna hit us with a 1-2 real quick. Um, I'm gonna pull myself down. Yep, I'm gonna pull my cell phone down so we can let our guest. no matter what, no matter what is going on, no matter the circumstance, he will never put more on us than we can bear. So that says that whatever the prophet is going through, he got it. God's got him. We are praying for him. I'm praying for him. I really am, because this is not any situation that anybody wants to be in. So I am going to bring up the ladies. We have the evangelist. We've been holding evangelists up. Y'all don't think that we not good friends, because we are. That is our sister, and we got her. So y'all gonna back up the evangelist of YouTube, the Power Hour late night showrunner. Let's bring up I am Courtney Phillips TV. We've been dealing with this all day, y'all. We have been dealing with this all day. So y'all just hold on. Y'all just hold on. I got my cloth and everything. So if she fall out, I got her. I got her. I got her. Sis is here to hold her up too. We're gonna welcome to the stage listen, people have been saying, I've been hearing for the last like 24 hours she need her own show. We gonna work on it. But we gonna bring up our girl, Nicola.
Not my man of God. Not my prophet. Not my man of God. Not my prophet. Bring it in.
I've been dealing with this all day, y'all. We've been in service all day. I've stepped out several times. Y'all already know I was outside. And then I left. I did. I left and went down the street.
I left too.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Sean, I'm gonna let you go ahead. It was a lot of nothing. But I'm gonna let you go for it.
You know what? It was a lot of bumping and shouting and bucking and running.
Let me say this.
Do you think they had a layout? You think they practiced this?
Hold on.
No.
Paula, can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. I was making sure. Let me start out by saying this. All jokes to the side. I look at Karn, because I know a lot of people be like, you delusional, you this, that, and the third, and then they try to lump me in with the other women. I look at Karn like a little brother. Today, that's what I felt when I was watching KCC. I felt like my little brother is gone.
Yeah.
And so it really did make me very sad and very concerned, because while yet, they're trying to press through, I get it, but it is very, 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 it makes me so sad. It does make me sad. And let me say this to those who think that laughing at his downfall is cute and cool. That's not the move. That's not the move, because a lot of us have done things in life where justice should have prevailed for us. You know what I'm saying?
And some of them ain't but a step away from being in trouble themselves.
Come on. So that's all. When people are saying, man, a lot of us don't want him to go to jail, I look at him as a young man. Yes, he's done some things. Yes, he has admitted to it. But I keep saying time and time and again that we all have done things wrong, and some of us have paid the consequence, and some of us grace
just didn't get caught
on our behalf. So to laugh at his downfall is dreadful. That is crazy work. That's crazy to me.
I agree.
So
are we arrogant though?
This service.
Arrogance is relative, in my opinion, because I think some people want him to walk around his head hung low. He is a leader. So he said that he has to be all right, whether he's all right or not.
And
because
that's
he has to be
that
strong
is
for
a
everybody
problem
else.
too, though.
You don't know if he's wetting his pillow at night from crying. Like, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw him in Houston, I did see a humble Karn. So humility is relative. I don't know what we're looking for from him. I don't know if people want him to say, you know what, I'm so sorry, y'all. But I feel like, to be honest with you, if he starts apologizing now, he's gonna always have to apologize, because trust me, he's gonna always do something that we feel as though is not right.
Okay, y'all know I'm my blinker on. I'm a roll over in the middle. Here's the thing. Arrogance and humility, we already know, is two different things. Okay. When he comes forward with the I'm not going to jail, or any of the I'm nots, some people have the faith that these things will not happen. Not, again, like I said yesterday, not saying that if it does, God was not in it, because God takes care of things the way he wants to. So where we might say, well, oh, just give him probation. That's, this is just a little bit too much. Well, we don't know all of the things. And if God says he needs to sit down, then that's pretty much what it is. Like, you don't, again, we get so caught up in what it should look like to us that we give the sentencing based on how we feel. Well, he didn't did this to the women. Well, he didn't did this. Well, he didn't did this with his money. It could be several things. This could be not one of the things that God is sitting him down for, but he needs to sit down.
And I can understand that. Let me say this. When I say people laughing at his downfall, I don't mean, because, like, for instance, me and Cola and Sean, we carry on. That's not what I mean. There are some vloggers out here, and I don't mean, do commentary with humor, but I mean, there are some vloggers that legitimately do not like this man. They hate this man. So they're literally like, ha, you're gone. Like, that's a different heart, or that's a different spirit behind it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about humor.
Yeah, Courtney, I don't even think people don't like Karn. I think the thing with Karn, with people, is his character. Okay. And I think somebody else said it. So it's like Karn's tax issue is Karn's tax issue. But I think it doesn't help when Karn disses the musician, has something to say about this one over here, kind of talks down to the people, and then his sexual allegations, and I got kids and I don't have kids, and the threesomes.
Well, he don't have sexual allegations.
Meaning the threesomes and and with the thing. So all of that. And then you want somebody to have mercy or compassion for you now, and it don't go over well now that you're in the thing. So I don't think people don't like Karn. They just saying you pick and choose, and then Karn has had a history of copying the soothsayer and the this and that. So it's not like they don't have reason for why they kind of like, you get what you get. So
but it's a lot of those that are talking that don't even know him personally, ain't had nothing with him. So their feelings are their feelings.
Going back to what we said yesterday, it's not about knowing him personally, it's what you're presenting. So
I get that.
But like that, I'm saved, I'm holy, I've never sinned. And then to come to find out, not only are you sexing, you threesome, you got kids, you pop off whenever you want to, and I'm not going to jail. So it's like when you talk so haughty, when you do get in a little bind, folk like, ain't okay.
Is it haughty?
It's haughty. He said I would never go to jail.
No, okay. Now,
is it haughty though, or is it fake?
Too far.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay, but listen to this.
Like he's beyond the program.
No, but here's the thing. This is the thing. One, like Cruiser said, we just be doing commentary. Some of us just be doing commentary. Mm-hmm. There are some that take it past the commentary part, mm-hmm. and they make it personal, as if this is they brother, they best friend, they man of God. That is what is kind of extremely far. They make it about them and him, or them and their feelings towards him. Let's be all the way real. Karn ain't the only one having threesomes.
No.
Karn ain't the only one telling folks that he ain't got kids. Karn is not the only one.
We're talking about Karn, though. Although he's not the only one, he's the only one that's going to jail on Friday. He was the only one that went on Friday for this. Yeah, so we know he's not the only one, but he's the only one that went on Friday that said he wasn't.
But this is the thing, though. The thing with it is, we have to understand that this is some people's natural back and forth with their musicians. This is something that people have been doing for years.
I know, but
now that social media,
Sean, and you're new, you would think that, why is he so rude? If you don't know Karn, I'm just saying you have to present.
Not when you come up under a church like that.
I understand, but when you're on YouTube and it's a public platform, everybody doesn't know your motive. So you have to present through the lens of the innocent, of the new.
That's hard.
No, it's not.
How does that? I mean, how does that work?
But but wait, hold on.
Grace and humility. But don't say everything that comes to your mind.
No, because we talking about new. He got new people there, such as our girl Kayla and our girl Tierra. They are new.
Leave Kayla out of this.
Kayla and Tierra and Naomi, all of them are. They can't.
Who is Naomi?
Naomi is in England. She's on the list. Me and Sean put her on the list last night. She's in England, but she still has that mindset of my prophet, my man of God. Yeah.
You didn't see it last night? I put it in the. You got to see who.
She went in there and she had to prepare for today.
Shut up, Cole.
I don't think they thought today out all the way through. It's just they just throwed it together.
Well, no.
You know what? And I said earlier that flyer threw some people off because again, the flyer we think a lot of people are on social media, and some of those people are not on social media. So if they get a text thread from their KCC thread and it says, "I'll see y'all Sunday and Wednesday," or whatever, Tuesday, whatever day it was, if it says that, they like, oh.
No, I'm saying the people, I'm saying the staff, to me, was not prepared.
That's
the Johnny Butlers and the praise team and all of them. I don't think they said 2 weeks ago, let's write this out. Let's do a rough draft through what this Sunday or that Sunday is going to look like. I think they just threw it, and it seemed like they was just
that's the standard order of service for them.
It's the standard order of service.
It was trash.
It just wasn't there.
It was horrible.
That's the only difference, is that the personality was not there. No.
The praise team was way extended. The offering was totally unnecessary. Johnny Butler needs to go sit down. It's like Johnny Butler was like, he wanted to have an album back in the day, and today he said, I'm gonna just give y'all everything. Johnny Butler is an old pimp.
I think what he did, Cola.
He called the people space cadets. Girl, he was doing.
That's how he talked. So
again, if I don't know nothing about Johnny Butler. Johnny Butler was off-putting, constantly. Y'all looking at me like y'all space cadets. Whoa, sir. What? I just
People
can't
again, people were surprised that he was not there. People were, you got to deal with the emotions of the people,
and they didn't handle that well to me. They didn't handle that
they
well
didn't.
at all.
It just shows, what it shows a lot is, and I see a lot of it, without the pastor, it's like the church just is
And
like
I
a
was
block.
disappointed that you didn't have not one person that can bring like a solid word today. That was sad to me. Johnny Butler.
Well, no, he
was
did.
trash.
Now wait. Now
It was trash.
I went back in. I went back down. He once he got into like third gear.
Yeah, but see, it shouldn't have to be. To me, today's service could have been a solid hour and a half and ended, because Karn is not there. Karn holds that whole thing down. From the team doing 2 hours,
hey, Mark.
the choir, the offering, and then Johnny Butler had to kick it in third gear. It was too much.
Now I will say it felt like they was feeling around. But
yeah.
Again, when you have that many people there, and you have to kind of gauge that to kind of keep people chill.
Yeah,
because you gotta kind of run the service a little bit. They were probably trying to sing.
They was dragging it out.
They were doing what their leader does. They would not, I promise you.
But they don't do it well.
Was there.
They don't do it well.
There, they would not have been doing all that singing. The officiator wouldn't have been doing everything.
So you should have cut it in half. Whatever y'all usually do, cut it down a third. Karn can do a 3-hour service. Y'all cannot. It was horrible, and it should have been an hour and out. They should have really cut it after.
Jacqueline said it. They were trying to give him a service. Like they were trying. They really were trying. But we gotta give them.
The middle bucket was for Karn's commissary, so they did take up a $50 offering. No. They did. They said this bucket right here is for Karn. We would like for y'all to give $50. So, and he said that's going to be every Sunday.
Okay. So here's the thing. So I actually agree with that they could have cut the service. They didn't have to do all of that. So I agree with that. And I agree with Jacqueline as well, that the people were showing that they were Karn strong. I totally agree with that, because I could tell that they were pressing through. But there is the issue when you build a church, and I know all of them love Jesus and all that good stuff, but when you build a church around a personality, that's what happens, because
that personality,
they didn't plan on him going to jail. I mean, hold on.
But I'm saying, I think they could have. I think Karn could have better prepared them for today. The lack of, I think this, if you know your people and he knows his people, he could have better put people in position to make this look better. To me, it just looked raggedy.
But did it look raggedy to us because we're used to Karn?
It looked raggedy. If I was coming in and if I didn't even know that was Karn Church, I would say, who is this Butler guy? He's horrible. He wasn't. I'm saying Butler was not a good representation of KCC.
Dang. He was that bad?
He came off like an old pimp, and you got saved last week, and you had an album back in the 80s, and you just trying to rehash all the songs that was on your album, and you turn them into Christian songs. Like, you can tell he was trying to, I'm gonna let Brian know that Ump got it, and Ump ain't got it.
This is why I was outside, because I didn't.
You know what? So Pastor Butler is former military. He's an ex-military man. He used to pastor a church in Augusta.
It sounds like he sound real backwoods making Augusta. Yeah, he gives that big backwood pimp.
But he can't.
Really don't know his Bible.
No, but he can pray. That man can pray down.
Well, we should have had him on pray and not preach. That was horrible. You gonna tell me out of all his ministers, nobody could have did better than that.
They should have had some guests in.
He should have,
you know, and so I was thinking that. I was like, man,
that
where are his friends?
He should have just hired somebody.
If I was a preacher and I could preach and I was his friend, I would preach for him on the humble.
For free and raise my own.
I would do it for free.
Yeah. Or not so much free. Let me raise my own offering. But no, your people are not gonna leave here like.
But even at that, I would do it free because of everything that's going on.
I'm not gonna do it for free because the money is in the room. I'm gonna do the one needed and raise my own offering. But
they can give me a love offering.
But they're already kind of at a deficit financially.
Well, that should even more so why that foolishness shouldn't even happen today. It should have been a prayer, praise, and go. I think it should, because a prayer and praise, even in the praise, you can do scripture. Like, why that couldn't be combined?
Mark, that's good.
Your hands, we're gonna be coming from the da-da-da-da-da, and let everything that have breath praise the Lord. God is going to be with us. Da-da-da-da. And the word for today is something motivational. Anybody need prayer? This middle bucket is for Brian, and I'll see y'all next Sunday at 10 o'clock. And I don't know why we think just because it's long that it's going to be right. It was long and wrong. We gotta when it's shorter.
Danette asked the question, how do you prepare for some place you think you ain't going?
You ain't going.
Well, that's delusion. That's delusional. Because you going, whether it be today or next week.
When they gave that date, you knew you was going.
Exactly. So why not prepare the people? Let me see. Johnny, let's do a run through. Johnny, let's do a run through and see
what you're right.
I said they should be a
Let me see what songs y'all gonna sing. Like, it's nothing to just run that through.
I agree with that.
And then him saying, nah, maybe not Johnny. Maybe let's try Sarah. Let's see. Sarah got a little something on it. Let's try Sarah. I'm gonna put Sarah up on Wednesday. To me, I ain't never heard Johnny. Johnny should have been practicing on Wednesday.
But he normally preaches when Karn is not there. It's very rare. But when he's not there, he normally preaches.
But okay, let's give Reverend Johnny the benefit of the doubt.
Reverend Johnny.
He sung all his songs.
No, we gonna give Reverend Johnny a little bit because this was rough on him. This was a hard day. He couldn't function like he usually did because his side. Some people have that person while they're ministering or doing whatever that they look over at.
But where's your elders?
But that might not be who he looked to do that. I'm saying,
where's his wife?
Your right hand ain't
not
there,
married.
sometimes it just goes. We're gonna give him a little. We're gonna give him a little bit. But Mark said something good, and while we were there, we were listening to the members. They are very gung-ho. They got the faith. And
I want them to continue. I want them to have that. It's just the ministerial staff was not it. I think they need to have a meeting immediately after church. They should have a meeting to say, okay, let's look at the service today and let's take critical notes and let's call Brian and see what he wants us to do different for next week or Wednesday. They need to have more practice. Let's see what we're going to do Wednesday so we'll be perfected it by Sunday.
I can get with that. I agree.
Danette,
how long? Now that's the part. Now, Jacqueline, I was thinking about that today because I was like, if it still carry on like this, I think some people gonna fly over there to the synagogue church.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Go where you're getting something. If you are still getting something at KCC, stay at KCC.
I think they're going to stick around because it's community for them. They're going to stick around because they're friends there. So it's just like me and if all three of us go to the chain church and our pastor had to go sit down somewhere, I'm going to still go because my friends. And then after that, we're going to go hang out. So it's like, why not?
I can see that. And then,
we still gonna go to Willard, but we gonna hit our church first. We're gonna grab something to eat, then we're gonna go to Willard.
Right. And I also feel as though they need each other right now.
Yes.
Because their church is under so much scrutiny right now.
They do.
Some of them are being scrutinized right now, and they are not used to that.
Yes.
So like back in the days when I used to go to New Birth, and there used to be a thing, oh, you go to Bishop Eddie Long Church, or people that go to Creflo Dollar Church, oh, you go to Creflo Dollar Church. And you used to get scrutinized maybe like in the barbershop, in the beauty salon, but now you're scrutinized by thousands upon thousands of people that don't even know you.
So they're gonna prove us wrong that no, we ain't going. And I commend them. And it's not like Donetta. I'm not coming at the members. I'm just saying it could have been better. I just want KCC to lay out their better. So it's not coming at the members. It's just, I know in that church they have to have talented and gifted people, and I think with practice this can be better. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not coming at them, and if that's the way you feel, I apologize, but that's not my intent. I just want KCC, and I think that this will be good, because who's to say, Brian gets older and he may have a Sunday or 2 Sundays where he's not well. You want to be able to count on that. I have solid members and staff that can hold me down because I'm out with a cold. Yeah. You don't want to be reading the chat and it's going ham.
But then too, it's not so much you, it's the world that is, all eyes are on KCC.
No, it ain't the world. It's just church people. I ain't gonna give it that much.
But that's a lot of people, though. If you look at, let's just say in the YouTube world, it's a lot of people in the YouTube world, and there are a lot of people that we see that will zoom in on somebody and find out about them and go to their Instagram or Facebook, and then now you got so it can be a lot. And like you said, I commend them for sticking together. This is their first Sunday without their leader. Like, we got to.
It was hard for me, and that's not even my pastor.
Yeah, so that's why I said I think they just need to practice and then run it again on Wednesday. I think they need to continue so they can work out the kinks, and they need to be honest. I think they need to practice on Wednesday, have prayer calls. But I think the more you do anything with the intent to make KCC be the best, and I want my leader to be proud, then if Butler ain't it, Butler, we're going to sit you down and we're going to put in Shirley. We're going to put in such and such.
But he's the next pastor in line. So he was
okay. So, but if it doesn't work, it goes back to what we said, the Jakes thing. If Sarah is not working and we know Coral got her ticks and we know the boys got their issue, then we got to come up with something else because it ain't working. I'm
gonna say this:
our legacy don't mean that it's gonna work.
This is what I was telling somebody the other day. A church I grew up in, I felt like was a well-oiled machine. Mm-hmm. Everybody had their thing. We had one that we knew as soon as he got up, he was about to pray the house down. We had a female, we knew when she got up, the spirit was about to go nuts. Like, we knew if one of the other ones got up, we was about to bump. He was about to bring the praise. That was like the praise and worship. Like, everything just worked together. The moment one person left, it was like, okay, it was like a car on the 3 regular tires and a donut. It was working, but it could only go so fast. If you don't have a well-oiled machine and everything is on the top, on the leader, if the leader gets a cold and God forbid have a fever of 102 and can't come, everybody, they scrambling around like roaches and somebody didn't turn the light on. Okay, so what do we? It takes, this may be what they need to get that ground, because realistically, he doesn't have any help. He does I'm saying, as far as we can see, he don't have no help for real, because what's going on now that he's gone.
Right.
He needs that person. Like, if Bishop Shear doesn't go to church on the Sunday, it's at least 3 people that can carry on service.
I mean, even First Lady Karen can do a little scripture in the song and get them up out of there, but they wouldn't feel lacking. Kiara can get up there and do a little yang, and they feel, because why? They've been trained.
It's a machine.
Yeah,
it's a machine. They've been trained. Yeah, that's all. But it'll happen. We can't. I'm not gonna rag on them.
It's just been one Sunday, so we got to give them grace.
There it is, grace. Hallelujah.
Mm-hmm.
I did dip out a few times, though. I was.
You missed them because it was so long. It's like they was trying to find the groove, and it's like
they will. They will. They will. Let's So I did a little shout out, but we cannot give kudos to our apostle.
Mm-hmm. You want to read some of your comments, Sean? Some of your comments from Mark and Jacqueline?
Which one?
Mark
popping up.
Yeah, and Mark said, if I was Karn, I would have someone or someones that take notes while he's away. This is a perfect opportunity to see all the gaps and feelings.
He got plenty. He got his sister. His sister is the operations director of operations for all the locations. So I'm sure his sister will definitely give him feedback.
And then Mark said, or maybe someone trusted from the outside who can be objective and effective in teaching church discipline or order or preparation. And Jacqueline said, I'm wondering if he bumped heads with anyone in the church who feels that now that he's gone, they can run it better. Ooh.
Nah.
Okay, hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with this.
Mark says, sincere question, does Karn have any good administrative skills?
He has,
we already know
he
that.
He has an administrator. Like, you don't, just because you're a pastor, that doesn't mean you possess all the everything, right? So that's when you delegate responsibilities. And so I'm sure if he doesn't, he has someone there that does.
Okay. Danetta said it's church
members.
Now
I'm seeing it.
Danetta said it's church members who don't like Karn, or is it his church? Is ex-church members suffering with church hurt? And see, Danetta, that's a lot going on. I don't know about that. Trying to, and then I don't know. Okay, so.
Okay, hold on. It's church members
who don't like Karn or his church. It's ex-church members suffering with church hurt and bloggers. Those are the ones with so much to say. And now they worried about his members.
So you still talking about me? I'm not understanding. First, I'm not a blogger.
But wait a minute. Let's not assume that she's talking about you, because earlier.
No, she said it earlier. She said y'all are criticizing the church members now.
Well, so yeah, but earlier than that, she said other bloggers. She had alluded to other bloggers as well earlier. So I don't.
Okay, so here's the thing with the bloggers and the church people. This is okay. So as bloggers, we kind of sort of talk about everybody. It's not a dig at anybody. It's not trying to tear them down or anything. Sometimes when you see a brick wall at the end of the road,
right,
if you don't at least alert somebody to it, the brick wall, and they run into it, it's kind of like you still kind of responsible because you saw it. Not saying that KCC is a brick wall, but what I'm saying is talking about it does not mean we're against it.
Correct.
I don't know the KCC members to talk about them. I just talk about what I see. And if what I see looks kind of weird, then that's what we talk about. I can't speak for any other content creators, bloggers, or whatever, but I know in our sector, that's just like the lady she was praising the Lord. She was getting, she was when they was in the Soul Train line. Now, right. We talked about her, but we didn't talk about her. It's social media. You know what I'm saying? We didn't slow it down, sped it up. We didn't put music to it. She didn't been pop locking and dropping and all of the things. But we're not talking about her. I think sometimes people get it crossed up that just because we mention something doesn't mean that we're necessarily talking about her.
I always, and Donetta said she's referring to all who she listed. So church members, ex-church members that are suffering with church hurt and blockage. But nonetheless, I'll say this. Sometimes my thinking sits on both sides. As a parishioner, even though I'm not hit.
Come on, parishioner. Yeah.
And then, you know, as a person on the outside looking in. And it can be rather cringy because we don't have the full information and we're giving our opinion based on only what we see. And that's the part. So now sitting on the other end as a parishioner, I know it can be hard to hear because it's like, we know the truth, referring to parishioners. We know what's going on. We know the truth. But then you have all of these people, not just talking about us, but all these people giving perspective based upon only what they see. And sometimes what you see is not 100% what it is.
What it is.
So I understand the challenge on the one side. I get it.
And this is something else. We over here in what we call the church sector, compared to what I've been seeing of folks that ain't church bloggers, we not doing, they letting him
have it all.
Have it. And I mean, you want to talk about people against him and his members? Type in Brian Kern.
Yeah, they talking about the dog, the everybody.
Type in Brian Kern.
But I think too, a lot of people go ham for clicks and views also.
Oh, so that's the name of the game. That's the whole reason they on here.
Right? Absolutely.
Right. And for us, while we want the views, we're not hard pressed. So we're not saying like ridiculous things. We trying to be neutral. We trying to be logical. We trying to be all the things, and we're being authentically ourselves while giving this commentary. Whereas them, they're gonna say the craziest thing because it's like throwing noodles at a wall to see what sticks or what goes viral or what brings the numbers in. You see what I'm saying? But as far as us trying to Mark trying to whatever it is, his church, let them people gonna do what they do. They already have a system in place. Trust me, they have people in place to do whatever it is that they do, and they're gonna, like Nicole said, eventually they gonna get it right. They're gonna get their groove. This they first.
And here's the thing,
they pastor, so they don't need us to tell them what they need to do. Like,
but this is the thing, we're looking at it online. We don't know what the people, their reactions were. We don't know how the people that are in church, if they may have felt like, oh, we had church today.
Yeah, they true.
May have just been in the car.
Right.
We don't know. We're just looking at it from our perspective.
And because they put it on social media, we have a right to have an opinion. Yeah. If you don't want us to have an opinion, then don't put it on YouTube.
Turn the cameras off. I said that long
Mark said also sometimes people can only take you to a certain level. If you're chasing transformation, hard decisions and changes need to be made. Danetta said, I expect it from bloggers, but to
we're gonna
see
keep Nicola out the comments because she be.
Yeah, Danetta said, I expect it from bloggers, but to see it and hear it from church folk, drag that man. But church bloggers are church folks, Danetta.
We'll have to read
that man the way they did mocking and laughing. So Danetta, you must go to KCC. You go to KCC.
No, I don't think she go to KCC.
I don't think she go there.
Danetta,
but we don't have to read all the comments because we got to move on with the show.
Okay, we be here forever reading.
Okay, right, read every single comment.
Okay,
everybody, at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say this: all three of us don't agree on everything that Karen do. Oh, we don't. We don't.
Yeah, let's say this. Let's be clear. I don't agree with that womanizing. I don't agree with half that stuff. And if the brother said he was wrong, right? So there is that. But there's a human side of me. I know my own tea, right? I know my own life. Sean got a pass, or Sean got some things in her life that if we was to put it out here on the YouTube streets, she would feel a ways. Nicola, same thing. Or Mother God may be walking totally upright before the Lord. I don't know.
No, but the point is, because I do know I have a past, and I have, when I come on here, it seems like in certain situations, it seems like you will be a little humble. Brian, to me, a lot of people, Brian has always been like he's above the program. That's what I'm saying. So even when he get caught in stuff or get caught up in things, he still comes and I'm the man of God. But
like I said before,
he still don't come with the only reason that he's saying I was wrong now because obviously he got to go, but he never apologized for the womanizing. He never said
he never even acknowledged it. But the point that I was trying to make was that we all, including people in the comments, including people out there in the YouTube sphere, we all have something.
I understand that, but sometimes we stand on soapboxes. We are not all streaming every Sunday and Wednesday. We are not. We are not all pastors.
Yeah, but that don't make it right. Like we have such a strong opinion about.
And I'm saying we have a right to have an opinion because they put their stuff on YouTube. If you don't want us to have an opinion, I mean, YouTube is entertainment. It's a distraction from our own selves. To be honest, we like looking at TV. We like looking at everything else because it's a happy distraction from our own reality. So when you put yourself, Brian Karn, or whoever, don't expect me to not have an opinion when you put it out there for me to have an opinion.
I mean, I don't think he put his church service out for us to have an opinion. I think that that's a part of the outreach.
I think people's opinion
about
his church.
I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm saying I think people's opinion about his church is based on the things that we know about him personally.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's not fair because we all got something. Like, again, if he was not a man of God, if God didn't want him there, just like this is allowed, he would have been out a long time ago. I just think
good Lord, like
if Brian Karn came out here,
but I'm like, yeah, dang, can we more grace for real?
Listen, no, if he came
out
here and apologized
for the people of God,
no,
because she's the people of God. But I'm saying people do have a right to their opinion.
They do.
We can't control how they
listen.
Can we do something different? Can we do something? Can we actually drop the link for Danetta?
Hold on. Let me say
this first. I would love to hear what Danetta has to say.
Let me say this first. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me say this. The peoples. If Brian came and gave us a video from the jail and said to the women's, I'm sorry. To my church people,
I'm not even asking for that.
He'll be apologizing till Jesus come back. Every other week he'll be apologizing for something.
I was arrogant. I was. If he came and gave an apology for everything that we're talking about, guess what people gonna say?
It's not good enough.
Still gonna talk. They still gonna talk.
It's not gonna be good enough. You didn't get.
That's why he should just hush. If you just hush and sit down, then we wouldn't have the minute. Soon as you pick up that phone and hit live, whether it's Leandria or whoever, you can't say, dang, y'all always on Leandria. If Leandria never picks up that phone and hit it, we won't know nothing. I'm saying the same thing about Brian. If Brian would just preach and not do all the extra,
I said that.
We wouldn't know nothing. We wouldn't know about the women. We wouldn't know about his kids. We wouldn't know. If you
he didn't put
that out about his kids. I mean, about the women. He didn't put that out.
Courtney.
He didn't put that out about the
with that girl slobbing on the side of his face. Are you serious?
That was her phone.
He didn't put that out. She did.
But he was holding the camera. He was holding the phone.
That was for their personal files. He didn't put that out.
No.
She put, but that's what I'm saying.
She put that out.
She put that out. That was.
She only put it out because he said, "Okay, if he would have said, don't you better not post this," she wouldn't have did it.
She put it out because it was Mad Day, Nicola.
It was Mad Day.
It was Mad Day. She had to prove that she had been with him because she knew that nobody was gonna believe her if she just put a post up about it.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to prove that they was in a romantic relationship.
But what I'm saying about
but that don't make it right either. That don't make it right.
What I'm saying about the
Danetta, don't back out now. You wanted to come on up. Don't be talking about your audio don't work. Sometimes it don't work. Come on.
No, listen. If he hadn't came back, I'm not going.
I love you for the coma.
If he hadn't came back saying I'm not. If he hadn't came back going off on
I bucked Olivia when he said I'm not going. I said, huh?
That's it, Courtney. That's why I love my friend. No, let me tell you something. This is why I will forever, for the rest of my life, ride with Courtney, Renee, Phillips. I'm gonna ride, baby. Cause let me tell you something. We may not always agree, but what I'm gonna always do, I'm gonna stand beside her, baby, all day, and I'm gonna nothing but by mine. You hear me? I'm gonna nothing but by mine. Say what you say. Say something.
Oh God!
When he said and he'll never and he shouted, I was bumping too. I was sitting here.
I saw you, Sean. I said, did I see a plane come across here? I saw. They said we got a runner. I said, Sean is running.
Caller, how Sean was bucking when she always be outside taking the smoke.
She was over in the
came back in.
She was.
When
she came back in. She said, my man of God, my man of God.
I came in the door bucking. They didn't Listen, they ain't gonna never stop me. I came right in,
saw you,
and then I left right back out.
You were sharp today too. I saw you.
Sharp.
Listen, I got that outfit. I got that idea from William. That's what I did. I got that. Danette, you gonna come up? Oh, okay.
She said she gonna come. She said she gonna come.
You sure your stuff is right now?
She said
Hold on,
ready.
I'm gonna send it to you. As a matter of fact,
you should come up because you've never been on the live before, and we want to make sure that it's not a situation. Maybe she coming.
Who's whispering?
That's me. I'm on.
Lord, is that you?
Chloe calling me from school, asking me.
I want to say, Karen.
Lord, is that you?
That's me talking to Chloe. She just FaceTimed me.
Karen, you telling me something?
Put your mute, Nicola.
Okay.
I thought Karen was on the line. I was about to.
Karen, is that you?
Karen.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna hit this a little bit more, then we're gonna move on to our Danette. So we're gonna come up and we're gonna do this and we're gonna that scared J. Rochelle, that scared me. I thought somebody had Karen on the line. I said, you see me looking
I'm back. My baby asking me for money so she can go
Listen,
eat
I
Chinese with
get
her
it.
friends, child, down at school.
Ooh,
I'm
Chinese,
sorry,
yes.
y'all.
I'm hungry too.
Well, speaking
Listen,
of
She
money,
in
we're gonna
Jackson,
have
you
an
know, she
offering
in
real
Mississippi, so
quick.
you know they ain't got nothing down there.
and don't.
Can we
My
raise
daddy
an
live in Jackson.
offering? We're gonna do an offering real quick. Listen here, for all platforms, support us. Like, share, subscribe. But listen, these things take everything take money. I just got a notification today that I need more storage.
Ooh.
Oh, for your phone, yeah. With them videos.
I need more storage. So all of these things. No, I'm just playing, y'all. But really, if y'all would like to support our platforms, the Cash App is pinned there.
I need more storage for real.
The Cash App is pinned, is scrolling across the top.
Yeah,
Courtney's
let's
is
do a
on. If
$10
you're on,
challenge for Sean and Courtney. If we can all together do a 10 and a 10, 10, 10. Come on, 10, 10. I feel it in my spirit. And I know God is going to bless. He's going to bless. Come on, 10, 10. 10 to Sean, 10 to Court. They need mics.
Where there be one?
Boards. They need all the things of the things. So this stuff ain't cheap. Because I think when Courtney said that when she signed up for StreamYard, the base going to even have guests up with $50. I said, whoa. I said, yeah, we is. So and then they be adding all the things in the comments and the this and that. So y'all, this stuff is not cheap. So let's do a 10-10, y'all. 10 Sean, 10 Court.
Jacqueline, if you can put up our ways to give, we got the net in the background. All right, Danette, is your device connected? Let's see. It say you good. Let's say you good.
And then make sure you see her on the camera. So
I see you. Okay. That's her.
Hey, woman of God. Welcome.
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Your Cash App with the dog, Sean?
Yes, that's me.
An echo. Can y'all hear me clearly?
If you have more than one device on, you need to cut the other device off.
It's only my laptop.
Okay. Do you have another tab? Do you have a YouTube tab open?
Oh, YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's why you got it. It was the other one.
Thank you.
Because I do it all the time.
Me too.
I do it all the time.
Hey, JP.
Hey, JP.
Y'all,
welcome. I'm so hungry. I've been looking around. I'm trying to find something.
My food is sitting over there. I was like, I went old school with y'all today.
Oh, that's good. Can I, while we're waiting on Danette, can I show my my little clips from Wheeler?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, so Courtney left us while we was in there with Reverend Johnny. We was in there. We was trying.
Reverend Johnny.
Courtney was the one this time. Courtney didn't even put her finger up. I just looked to the side and Courtney was gone. So Courtney went over to Wheeler's, and when I saw that Courtney was gone, I went on over there to Will Hudson's, and yeah.
How was it?
Courtney gonna show. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Hudson always
I have a problem getting. I gotta get the Amen character out my face. I can't. It's something about when he says certain things, you can't help it because you say the things like you said it on Amen, and I just be like,
Don't do him that in public. He do not like that for real.
Well, sir, that's where you came from. You got to.
He do not like that.
Because people that are watching Amen now, watching reruns that didn't know, you gotta kind of.
Somebody had told me, but
Courtney did not put up the finger. I
just walked out.
I did.
I couldn't take it.
Courtney just.
I said I can't take it.
And she left.
I walked out from the second, third row, right down the middle.
Up there.
Grabbed my purse, walked out.
The nurses was looking. They thought something was wrong. They was looking at us like.
Right.
That's when I knew she was gone. Okay, Danette, let's see. If you got your, let's see. Danette?
Yes.
Okay, you good?
I can hear you. Do you hear an echo from me? If I hear echo.
No, I don't hear echo at
Let me
all.
mute my mic. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Danette.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good. But when y'all talk, it echoes and it confuses me. So I'm just going to talk for a minute. Go ahead a minute. Okay. So I don't know anybody on this live except some past. Okay, you can hear me now? Okay. Wow, I'm hearing my own echo. Okay, let me talk. I was saying that I don't know anybody on this live except for Sean and me when she's on here. Other lady, I don't know you from a can of paint. So my comments that I made in the chat were not towards you, but it's based on a whole lot of video that I've been watching from both bloggers, people in church, and listening to what Karn himself had been saying. And for bloggers on blog on whatever information they can get their hands on, I'm clear with that. But it was very disheartening for me to hear people who said that they were in ministry, who said that they were doing a work in the name of ministry on behalf of people who had experienced church hurt, drag that man the way they did. Okay, there was no reading of scriptures to say what he is doing is against the word here, so that people learn, as opposed to you just getting in here dragging him, saying he's a whore, he's a this. He may have been all of those things, but people weren't learning. People weren't hearing biblically the position that you were that was being taken by these bloggers. I saw no benefit in it whatsoever, except to confirm people who already was outside the church that they need to stay outside the church, while ridiculing people who remain under the church underneath his leadership. You know, I felt that the majority of the people talking, they don't know what it is to be in somebody else's shoes, let alone the shoes of a leader who has that great responsibility on him. You don't know what attacks is coming his way. You don't know the stuff that he's seen other ministries do, cover and get away with, and now they're jumping on him. So I get when you get to the point where you have enough and you're going to rail on everybody, folks don't understand that because they feel that all times, in all cases, you're supposed to remain and keep calm. Okay, be diplomatic when they slandering your name. Be diplomatic when they talking about crap you did, but covering stuff they did. So it was a whole lot going on. And the main thing for me, I just felt like crushed in my heart to hear not really no people who say they in ministry be able to discern the attacks that this man was going through, particularly if he was out of the will of God. He literally set himself up for that. If that was the case, I didn't see no discernment of spirit to say, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to pray for this man. If anything, I'm not going to publicly drag this man. If anything, I'm going to teach on the devices of the devil that will cause a person in leadership to take the fallings and have the failings that he had. There's a reason why the Bible says pray for leaders. Okay, you don't know as a leader, you got to smile and you got to praise God and you got to rejoice in pain when you going through hell in your life. You don't get to have a pity party with your members and tell them how the devil's on your behind. You got to stand there and be encouraging somebody else and telling them about the faith of God when you going through all out hell on all sides. And because I understand that, I don't go there with these ministers out here. I say
Okay.
nothing. Either I don't
Yes,
go
ma'am.
listen to them, I don't go underneath their teaching,
Okay.
but I don't judge and mock them. Okay, if anything,
Danette.
I find what I'm supposed to do and get underneath a leadership that can teach me and help me grow. I ain't got time.
Sister Danette, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have a quick question for you. Have you pastored before? Because you sound like you've been in leadership before.
Sort of, that's another story.
Oh,
I I am a believer,
Mhm.
okay, but I don't wear a label of Christian because of, yes,
Okay,
yeah.
got you. So I get what you're saying, and that's pretty much what I've been saying is,
Yeah.
as well.
I don't want to bring slander against the name of God, slander against the church. I don't wear a label of Christian. I try to walk the walk and talk the talk. I'm not perfect.
So
Okay.
you're a believer.
I'm a staunch believer. Okay.
Okay.
I feel you didn't pay your taxes. You know how many people out here ain't paid their taxes?
Come
You know,
on.
and I don't believe that it was deliberate on his part
No,
because
it was
I know
deliberate.
people in entertainment, when
He
you
said
make a lot
God.
of money
It
and
was
it's fast
deliberate.
money, it could easily get away from you.
Yeah,
Okay?
It was
So
it was
I
deliberate.
give grace at every opportunity that exists to give grace because
Okay.
I want God to give me grace. Okay,
Amen.
if
Okay,
I
but
fall and I mess up, I want God to give me grace.
okay, well, let me
Amen.
ask this question though, Danette. First thing is, I can't give no grace.
What'd you say,
That's
Sean?
just, I'm saying I'm not God. So me giving him grace, I can say it, but am I really doing it?
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Me saying giving him grace, I mean, do God look at it and be like, well, that's nice of you? Or do he be like, okay, well, what I said? Like it's we give grace, but me myself, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a bishop, I'm not any of those things. So when I come on, I still don't try to defame people. I don't try to talk under folks' dresses or down folks' pants. I will give a commentary about something, but again, I always think about what if it was me. Even if I'm talking about court cases.
Now
It's
I
still
wouldn't like
only
that
so
with
many.
I wasn't like that with Lamar Whitehead. Now I had no
Oh
grace.
no, he was just
I had no grace, okay?
That was
I like Whitehead in his Gucci suit. Why y'all ain't give Whitehead? Why y'all didn't give Whitehead? No,
that wasn't a
I ain't
grace
got
period.
nothing to
But when
say
people say
about
stuff
Whitehead.
like,
I looked and I saw and I just looked and I saw. Okay, and
but
that
here's the
played out
thing.
the way that it played out because God
This is
don't
the
need
thing
my
with
help
that. Hold on,
to put
Danette.
nobody in check. Okay, God know how to handle his.
Let
Okay,
me
but
say
this is the
this.
thing.
Just being so me, a false prophet. Watch this. A false prophet is still a prophet.
But that's what I was getting ready to say. People always saying, well, didn't nobody discern this? Well, didn't nobody? We don't know who called him. We don't know who said what to him. And then we have to also think about when his leader came and said something, what did he say? So if he not talking what we talking, with him being that leader, his leader, who was he gonna listen to? Us or his leader? We keep forgetting we're talking up front, the vloggers and the bloggers and the whatever content creators, whatever name you want to call them. Those people, we talk, but there are people in the background that are leaders that have talked to him. They've come forward and said that they have talked to him.
He should have.
But if they are not, if his daddy, let's put it like this. Hold on. If his daddy was his ear or the person that he's listened to, and he came out here and told us pretty much leave him alone, he not saying nothing to him, whatever else that we're saying, no, what they don't care. They don't care. Not saying that they don't care about their congregation. They don't care about us. When he's talking, most times when he ain't trying to go viral, he's talking to his congregation. Those are the people that listen to him. We gonna be talking regardless.
Right. If you cared about what everybody had to say, man, Sister Danette, thank you so much for coming up. We definitely appreciate it. We just wanted to give you the space to, kind of get it off your chest. And so we appreciate you for coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Good night.
No problem. Have a blessed day. All right. Cola.
Okay, I had to eat some cherries, y'all. I'm sorry. My stomach, I don't know if y'all heard it, but
yummy.
It was okay. So we gonna Prophet Karn, some of us are praying. I mean, we're praying for you. I ain't gonna say some of us.
Yeah.
Folks are praying for you. Like, we don't like this. I know what my first day locked up was, and listen.
I was thinking about that earlier, like, man, I was just in a holding cell one time, and that was enough to whew.
Listen.
But everything will be all right.
It's a whole different ball game. Okay, so yesterday.
Okay.
We all know.
How was Wheeler?
Okay.
Oh yeah, we forgot to go to the before we get to that, because I got my stuff laid out, because I don't want people to believe me.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Courtney got her clips. We forgot about Wheeler.
Okay. You ready for me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so today I had the privilege of, okay, well, let me back up. So for those of you that may be new to the live, whatever the case may be, so the church that I regularly attend, we are currently not having services because we're preparing to go into our new facility. So I said that I would take this time while we're not in service to visit some churches that I've been hearing a lot about. And Wheeler was definitely on the top of the list. I've been hearing so many amazing things. And guess what? I see why. So let me start by saying this. I get there. First of all, they have 3 services. I went to the latest one. So I went to the 1 o'clock service. The parking is... But parking everywhere in Houston, any church in Houston that is heavily populated, parking is going to be a challenge. My parking wasn't too bad, but it was, yeah. I walked through the door. I said, I asked the greeter, I said, first of all, I was greeted greatly. I said, this is my first time here. Where's the sanctuary? She walked me all the way there. And then the usher said, we have a seat towards the front. Is that okay for you to sit? Of course, it's okay for me to sit towards the front. Thank you, ma'am.
You're an evangelist. Her discernment was on. See?
Get out of here. So I sat on the 3rd row. They asked for first-time visitors to Santa. I was like, dang, I ain't did that in so long. Stood up. Everybody was so kind, so gracious. Okay, so now let's get to the clips really quickly. First of all,
I never stand up.
Wheeler is a 100 out of 50.
Okay.
Everything was on point. The sound. So if you have a little piece of musical inclination, you're listening at the sound system. The sound system was clear, crisp. I didn't have a hard time hearing anybody. The band, excellent. Not a wrong note. They had like a little orchestra situation going on as well. So I think I heard some violins. I heard some all kind of different instruments. It was
I love that.
It was given G.E. Patterson back in the days, right? And so then what else? Oh, the singing, impeccable. I didn't hear not one wrong note. I didn't hear nothing be like, that's a little off. No, perfect, stellar. Okay, here's the clips.
I might need to go over to Wheeler's next Sunday.
A freaking amazing. Okay, so it's gonna automatically come up on the thing.
Wow. All right, dancers.
That's my jam. Okay, so that's all right. So that's praise and worship, and then here's a photo. That's Dr. Crosby there. He's so cool. Okay, here's another.
Oh, they up there. They in the third heaven, baby. Yes.
There's that.
Ain't it?
That's right. Come on, Francie.
This is the welcome song. All right. And I felt so
Mark,
well.
it looked like listen.
That song is welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
just-
then,
Come on, First Lady! Yes!
this gentleman
Baby!
behind me.
Come on, Evangelist.
Hello.
Now, Courtney, you might have to keep going around now. Your purpose partner may be round now. You know,
know what?
I'm seeing it.
I'm seeing it.
I mean,
You was
Courtney.
excited. I see it in your face.
Oh,
No.
So,
I see a little something. Listen,
You was smart. You didn't look.
Courtney,
you don't
I
look
think
like
you need to
look
start
over
going
at
around there at
KCC.
1 o'clock. Especially since
That
your
ain't how
church
you look when we at
your
KCC
church
now.
Yeah, your church is on a little, getting, the thing with the, building. So I think you really is not where you need to be at 1 o'clock on Sundays. Because the mister that was behind you, okay.
but no. So he did not want me.
Oh, okay.
That whole row behind me.
Oh, not
Something.
no. So, but they was probably from the Stellars though. They probably just spilled over from the. So you got to go back next week. So all the Stellars.
How they spill over from the Stellars and I'm in Houston.
Oh, the Stellars was in North Carolina.
In North Carolina. But
Oh,
no,
shoot.
so he was so that gentleman that was behind me, he was like, when they said all first time visitors stand up, I stood up and then I sat right back down. I wasn't gonna keep standing because I was the only one that was like right in the front. I was like, I'm not going to do that. I sat down. He was like, oh, we need you to stand up. We need to set our eyes on you.
Come on, set your eyes on you, yeah.
Today. Today is not
So
Spirit
is Crosby
The spirit was
married?
moving.
huh?
Is Crosby married?
Very married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was there.
But you look good in that. So you was
Yeah.
smiling and you was
Okay.
singing.
there.
You was having a time. KCC.
Listen,
We might be in trouble. We might
I
be.
enjoyed Will.
Oh,
So
jeez.
next
Okay, so we can
Sunday,
still go around there. We can peep in with KCC at 10 to see if
Well, that's
you
1
know.
o'clock. We got time.
Yeah, because we
got
pop
time.
in with KCC to see if they've improved, and then go around there the Willow. Yeah, I think.
well, so next Sunday I'm going to visit Lily Grove. So that's the
okay.
second
So we
church.
hop. Okay, so we okay.
So we just doing a brief little hop.
When y'all church start back, Courtney? Because you doing.
I think next month, right?
Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend.
Okay,
So you got a
few more
minute.
Sundays.
You got a minute. You got about 2-3 Sundays.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's good that you're moving around. Yeah,
Sometimes you just need that
see what the
little
options are out there. See what's going on. I think that's good.
And listen. Going to these churches, that's fine because we don't need to meet our mate in the same church. So go on here, Ron.
That's true.
I don't
Now,
even
I
date
like
in- I don't date in my
That's
church.
what. And then when if you find a church that you like already, and then he just happened to be there,
Come
you
on.
know,
Right.
if you have to make a change in.
I like that. Mhm.
I like that. All right, Courtney. Courtney was
Yeah. J. Rochelle, you shoulda. And shoulda.
J. Rochelle. Go on ahead. Go listen, Courtney. You got a few more Sundays for Courtney to be out in the streets on Sunday. And
So what is the next? So you
Are they
said
kids?
Say it again, Nicole.
You said Piney Grove, or what was the grove?
Lily Grove. Lily Grove.
So who's pastor at Lily Grove?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. He's well known. Terry. He preached at Newburgh.
So he's a young pastor.
Older
He's
gentleman.
an older guy.
He's known for in the preaching space. Like he's really good. I can't remember his.
He's like 40s or 50s.
Oh, he's 60s or 70s.
Oh, he's an older.
Oh, I don't.
Older Jim. Terry Anderson. Terry Anderson.
Okay,
Anderson,
so
okay.
Courtney, what is your age range? I'm just trying to see, so I'll know to have have it laid out for these churches, so I can kind of say
Laid out.
She said no, no.
I'm not.
That's too much.
You can't be around my mama age. That's awkward. But I've dabbled with younger and I enjoyed that. But I'm not opposed to older.
So what's your age range? You prefer?
So I'll do
35.
35.
35 youngest. Okay.
35 to 55.
35 to 55.
That's good. That's
Okay.
good. 35 to 55.
Do you have
if you're up there, your health got to be decent.
It's probably not, because when they in their 70s, that prostate cancer creep on in there. So I don't want that for you. I want you to.
But at that age, you can talk to him. Here you go.
I know, but I'm saying Courtney needs all the things of the things. She ain't got time to be no Loretta. So do you have a height preference?
So I'm 5'3", so anybody is taller than me.
Anybody?
So okay, but we still want him. Okay, so I still prefer for you to have somebody at least 6'1" and taller.
I can do 5'8".
Yeah, that's so short though.
No, not for Courtney.
Remember, I'm 5'3".
I know, but even like
6 feet,
so
she
5'8".
6'1", she at his waist. We not. That's just
I
mean, I like tall too. Let's be clear. But if you anywhere between like,
I'm gonna give you at least 6 foot, because when he stand with other men, I don't want your husband to be the shorty one. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm looking at the groom,
or when you put on heels,
the groom and the groomsmen, or when he with his fellas, I don't want to be like, oh, that's Courtney's husband. They're like, oh, the little one T.I. It's like, no, I don't want that for you. I want to be like, no, that's my man, like him, the tall one, at least 6'1". You know what I'm saying? Because that's like average.
okay.
You don't want your husband to be the little one.
What's up, Pastor Prim?
Here's the deal. But also with significantly older, you got to look good for your age. You don't have to look young, but you got to look good for your age. And your health, you got to be.
That salt and pepper got to be right. You can't be out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to be right.
Do you want him to have grown kids, like out the house kids?
That's fine. I mean, I'm not opposed to kids because I have teenagers.
You have teenagers, but you don't have little babies.
I don't have little babies.
Like, you don't want to be Miss Courtney, I got to use the bathroom. You be like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too much. And you be like, oh, this is my weekend.
Okay.
Ashley. And you be like, oh, girl, Ashley is so worse than girl. Because maybe they don't discipline their kids how you discipline your kids.
If I don't like your kids, I'm not going to date you. I've experienced it.
Absolutely.
If I don't like your kids, I'm out. I'm not opposed. Because see, if I date younger, I'm not opposed to little kids.
Prim said the height got him triggered. I'm sorry, Pastor Prim. I didn't know.
Pastor Prim.
I didn't know Pastor Prim was
5'8". He got to be 5'8" because
he got to be like, yeah, he may be 5'7". Pastor Prim, you about 5'7". It's okay because Pastor Prim, you are married to your purpose partner, so she loves you. So you ain't out here trying to. So you don't have to be triggered because you married. See, come on.
I was going to say something to you. I forgot. But yeah. So okay, I'll do little kids.
Okay.
If you're younger, I'll do little kids. But if you're older and you got little kids, I'm
Pastor
tired
Prim
of
said
it.
he 5'1". What, Pastor Prim? I mean, I ain't mean to say it like that. God, dog, Pastor Prim, you down there, ain't you?
You should. Courtney told me.
Pastor Prim, you are 5'1".
That's okay. That's okay.
But he married. Look at that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, you married. See?
You married. How tall is your wife, Pastor Prim?
Wife,
Ain't that
love
so? Ain't that so?
Small is the new big. We not.
That's what Dewey said. Small is
Log
the
out
new
of
big.
here.
No. Okay.
Listen. Ooh. So Pastor Prim, how tall is your wife?
5'2".
5'2".
Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's cute.
See that?
That's cute.
Perfect.
That's
And they been
perfect.
married 30 years. See? So what you worried about? You don't need to be triggered about nothing, huh?
Perfect.
You got yours, honey.
He don't like it. He don't like it. He may feel
Because
a little way.
when he in the lineup, he is the okay.
That part. That's all.
That's all he said. Yeah.
That's Spreewell is shorter than that, ain't it?
No, is he?
I think Spree.
The basketball player when he was probably. I think
No,
like,
I'm talking about the Bishop.
Spreewell in Koji.
Girl, I'm
Koji.
thinking
There's
about
Steve.
Spudwell. Ain't that?
Oh, you know,
No.
I loved him.
He was short, but he was still tall.
Because he had money, right? Oh, I thought you said when he stand on his money, it make him taller. I'm gonna say I agree. Baby, you can be short. You got that money, baby. You stand on your money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yes,
Spreewell
he's
was
5 even.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I thought he was at. Oh,
Well,
wow.
there's a lot of short pastors. You know, Jamal is a little one. Jamal is.
I think Jamal is like
Yeah, but 5'7", 5'8". He
No,
not
he's
5'8".
not
I think
I'm
Jamal is
5'7".
like 5'7".
Yeah, he like
He
5'8".
I'm 5'7". I don't think we the same height.
Harry's a little taller
Yes, he is.
than him.
If you 5'7", I'm 5'7" too. Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because I was like, oh, you's a little one. I mean, but not.
Oh.
He's not.
Oh, moving on with the show.
Ho! He is, but he not. Ho! Sunday Koro Bushata.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do it. No, I refuse.
Put your hands towards Nicole.
I refuse.
This is why we love
So,
her.
Prim, your wife got a good one. So y'all ain't been married 30 years for nothing. I
Like
know
y'all
she is
perfect.
happy.
Lord, okay. Yes, she is in heaven. They've been together all
Yeah,
30 years.
Ooh, you'll be married 30 years for nothing.
But hello.
Listen, listen. Huh,
It's crazy.
huh.
Cause okay, let's talk about it. People always try to downplay it, but intimacy is very important in relationships.
It is.
And we always, I think, because either we haven't had it in a long time, or it wasn't good in your last relationship. But if you've experienced greatness, it's hard for you to be in a relationship where it's subpar.
Sabrina said, "Man, the
And
Lord,
a
why?"
lot of women talk, if it's nice, I can work with it. I mean, you said it in the beginning, but after a while, you be wanna.
Oh my God, Pastor Prim.
Yeah, okay. Pastor Prim said in 30 years. Hey. Yeah. So, but intimacy is very important. You know, and it ain't all. That's why I said intimacy, because it's not just about sex.
That's right.
Because if you do all that, you can do all that. But then if you don't consider my feelings, or if you don't listen, or if you think it's all about that and you're not even listening, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it is hard to find all the pieces, but I believe it's there for Courtney.
It is.
The reason I said it because I'm over it. I'm so over it. I'm 50. I've
hey,
already
Court.
Head up. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Question. Would you be opposed to another race?
No, I'm not opposed.
I
don't see that for me. But I'm not opposed.
I don't like that for Courtney. Look, I don't like that for us. It's like, man, you are not.
You gotta say, I don't like that for us.
I'm not opposed.
Because I'm like, you get mad and you start.
Well, see, everybody not like that though.
Not everybody, but I'm just saying in this climate, I ain't even trying to figure out.
I get it.
Okay,
say no,
okay,
everybody.
y'all. Okay, y'all throw out. Who can y'all see? Who can y'all see on a "we're getting married" flyer? Who can y'all see next to Courtney? What celebrity, pastor, or public figure or influencer? They got to have some kind of. They got to have money. That's what I'm saying. We ain't finna be with no brokey.
You said throw out somebody?
Huh? It can be.
Throw out
It can
somebody?
be. They got to have. Girl, Sabrina, stop. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about.
Well, okay, since mine is taken, I'ma go.
Yours is taken. What you mean?
Well,
You
not nobody married. We can't. Now we're not the. They got to be single. They got to have some influence and power and money.
Vanessa.
Oh, hold on. When you say taken, when you say taken, you mean married.
I'm finna just click you off this page.
Wait a minute. Who did Sean say?
Did
What?
you hear what she just said? I think she meant that being funny.
Who she said?
Manasseh girl. Only thing that Courtney does for Manasseh is watch.
No. We got
because you said money.
Nelson is married.
So we not trying to do no lavender marriage though. Why we doing that? For what?
No. You said throw out somebody. What I'm saying,
but I'm saying it has to be somebody that wants Courtney, not to do her.
No, we don't. No, Cola.
Now, Sean, you've been in my brother's presence. Manasseh is my bestie, and me and Manasseh do kikis. That ain't it.
No, that's a stereotype, though. That's why.
That ain't no stereotype. That's the truth. Larry said he likes sending pictures.
No, wait a minute.
I'm just saying. We be in delusion and confusion.
Listen,
and the
man said Larry, it went out the window.
Period. You said
but
Larry.
My thing is, it's still legitimacy. He does not like Courtney. He likes to dress Courtney. Courtney is going to be dressed down. She's going to have Rolls Royces. She's going to have all that. But he's not. That's not it.
Listen, I'm saying as far as his status.
I know we're talking about a husband though.
No.
Okay, let's do it. Let's move.
She want to do it. She want to do the booty. That's not it. Now Manasseh has a rear, but not for that.
Okay, we gonna go on. Okay, so yesterday I had went over on 7 Mile in Woodward. Okay, we gonna just.
So we off the spouse then. Dang, I was. Okay, yeah. Who in the chat? Y'all have to drop names of Courtney's spouse.
We moving.
Delson is married. Just so we're clear.
Delson is married.
Yeah,
I considered Delson, but I forgot that Delson is married. So I had already said. Then I said, "Oh no, I forgot." I had already scouted him out, and I already did my homework on Delson. So he's married. Okay. So
nope. We gonna leave this one. Because we throwing
I
out
don't
too
even know
many
any single pastors that's like.
Why it's gotta be a pastor?
Or influencer or somebody that has money that can sustain their lifestyle. Or you know what I'm saying? We ain't about sustaining. We want somebody that can take. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
You said nobody? Nobody, Sean?
Nobody we know. We don't know him. We don't know him. We don't know him.
Okay.
J. Rochelle,
think of somebody. Y'all put them in the chat. If y'all think of any potentials, just put them in the chat and I'll do my homework. Okay. All right, next.
We gotta get.
I'm just saying. I don't think nobody wants their friend.
No, hold on. Let me say this.
That's not that.
Let me say this for the record. I go on record. Sean and I are not assuming anybody's sexuality.
No, but I'm saying that's my friend though.
For the record,
I'm saying that's my friend though.
Okay.
You know that's my
Listen.
bestie. You know.
Roberta said you throw out some names, Cola.
If I
ain't
listen,
got
if
no
I
names.
could wake up and say, if I can open my eyes and say T, and my T show up, we can work on a whole lot. We can.
But see, Sean, you thinking financially. I want Courtney to have all boxes checked. Because I'm sure if she just wanted money, drug dealers and scammers is all around
No,
us.
it's not. No, it's not just about the money though. It wouldn't be just about the money. J.
Rochelle said well, see, we're not even doing that no more. We ain't going down that. That's not. We ain't even. That's a no. Because I hate to cuss another nigga out, and Delson is on my good list. Delson has done no wrong, so
we gonna leave that right there.
Good standings. He's in great standings over here, so we're not gonna even put him in no things.
See, there we go. We not gonna. Okay, so here, this is.
What is that? Oh, the church. So Marvin was over there cutting up today.
This was from yesterday. This is the seed that you could give. I just want here's my envelope. I still got it. I didn't.
Oh, you gave yesterday.
Here's my envelope.
They gave everybody an envelope.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna show my group number because I don't want folks they might scout me out. But this was the pass that they gave for you to get in. Now.
But you didn't get a hard hat though. No hard hat.
I did not get a hard hat.
Okay.
I didn't get a hot dog.
No hot dog, no hard hat. But they
But I did get
that envelope. They made sure you had the envelope though.
Well, this was sitting at the front door.
Okay.
When you walked in with the QR code and the things. But all in all, I'm looking at it. If it's a group 10, then it had to be a 1 through 10 to get through the 10. So I'm gonna say that they ran out of hard hats. I'm gonna be.
But you had to
I
buy
wonder what they did for the people that came from 2:30 to 4.
Nothing.
My God.
I want to know.
Get there early.
That's what I want to know. Did anybody get a hot dog?
No.
I didn't see no hot dogs. I didn't smell no hot dog.
Let me go on that page. What's the?
Nobody was chewing.
Perfecting church.
Okay. Let's see.
No ketchup, no relish, no none of that. No bun.
I didn't even see the setup. The table that I saw had
no tablecloth,
water, and
no ball cart.
I didn't see no buns. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't see any. Nobody while I was there had on a hard hat except for the peoples, the construction peoples.
My God.
So it's again.
So what?
This is what I was saying.
What did he say today?
We was at KCC.
So we don't know.
I didn't go around there today. And I remember I said I don't want to keep watching like online to get content. So some Sundays I just don't. I watch it afterwards because I'm actually watching the service instead of trying to get some content. So I didn't.
I know what you're saying.
I didn't get no hard hat, no hot dog gate. Sean, were they child size? I don't know.
No, she don't know because she ain't never seen none. The only person she saw was the construction worker.
He was carrying 4 empty boxes. They had the pictures of the hard hats on them, and he took them out back. I I never saw one. I can't say that they was white, they was yellow, they was black, it was blue. I never seen him sign one. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
I haven't even seen any pictures of anybody like with the hard hats.
The hard hats on.
The people that were working, the tour guide, the people that was doing the parking lot, nobody had on a hard hat.
That's what I said. Somebody would have tripped and fell, had an accident with all that stuff going on. That would have been not good.
But not only that, like if you want people, and this is just me, if I have an event and I have my merchandise and I want somebody to get it, me and whoever is with me is going to have on some of the merchandise. Why? Because why would I expect anybody else to get it if I don't have it?
Marvin didn't even have on hard hat, huh?
He had on the Detroit hat. No.
He had on the ball cap.
Yeah.
My God.
So, even like when you put in the parking lot, it should have been people with hard hats on. When you walked in, whoever was doing the registrations and all of the things, they should have had hard hats. They should have had. That's just me. I'm not saying what I.
Well, that was what was advertised. So you expecting what the people said. You expected grills going. You expect tables with some Kool-Aid and some chips and some water and get your hard hat and then sign up for whatever,
advertise your product.
Exactly.
That's what we were there for. It should have been hard hats just sitting on the tables.
Yeah.
Or when you walked in the door, it should have been somebody at the door saying, or a table where you could see the hard hats to give people because let's be real, people were really coming to see.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to pay to get in. So there were just people from the neighborhood, the church across the street. They were having something, the police department, which is catty corner from the church, they were having a back to school thing. Well, the church and the police department was having back to school things. People just saw cars there and came. So
I got you.
It really wasn't. But again, if you want people to buy, that's like me never coming on here with one of my shirts, or me not coming on here with my mug. I'm advertising myself. You can say to people all day long, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this. But if you never see anybody with it on, it's like, well, you ain't wearing your own stuff. Like, and none of your people got it on. Why would I?
Why would I? Yeah.
Right.
So that's the day of they've been having a bunch of days of giving. I don't do what you can do what you got to do. I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I did step around there to NY, New York. And Matthew had a new hairstyle that was
that ain't new.
Yeah, so he was, and the Lord, it was like real flappy. So I don't know if this is the trend with the men having locks, but they're like curls. So then they like swoosh it out their face and they constantly like throwing it back. Like it's like a Farrah Fawcett hairstyle. Like it's like a roller set. So, but shout out to Matthew Peterson.
Yeah. This one right here. This one right here. This one.
I just didn't, because, I ain't got no hair. So I'm just, it's like like Tierra when she was roll down the windows and she wanted people to know that she just came from the Dominicans with her hair blowing. So, yeah.
Well, last time I saw him on live, he was like this.
He had it down. It was like fresh, crinkly today.
It was like this.
That's how it was today, but it was crinkled out. That's how
it was braided. So
he kept flopping it. He kept like going over the shoulder, and then he kept like pushing it back. Like it's like a.
That's why I have this rubber band right here, so that it won't do all of that, and I won't have to keep doing that because I can't stand it.
Yeah, but I think he liked it. He was flip flopping in it today. I said, "Ooh, it's extra today."
You said he was what?
Flip flopping it. You know how you know how you do like a silk press, and then the girls finally get a little piece of hair like in their face, and they like take the little piece of hair and they like, oh girl, yes, 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 girl, yes. He was giving
Pastor
real.
Pram say that's not a trend that I'm aware of, but I could be wrong.
See,
It's a lot of people that have locks, be it extensions or whatever, that
like
it's one of the
like
reasons
Lovey
why
keeps
I
his
think
braided down. Like Lovey keeps his like yours, like either up or braided back. But Stevenson had his like silk pressy.
I'm not doing you. So Jay to just say Marvin got something like a low key Ponzi scheme going on.
Don't it? It seems that way, JT. It do.
I think this is my opinion, and I could be wrong, but just like tail holes, everybody got one, and this is mine. I think that it has gone too far, and they don't know how to pull out of it.
They can't pull out of it.
I
You
think
could
they
have
too
pulled
far
out
in
of
there.
it.
They cannot.
It's like a point trying to be proven.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a point. I think it's
Yeah.
legitimately they can't pull out.
No,
Like,
You mean
once,
can't,
once you buy a house,
that, or-
I can't
it's
say that
like
part.
once
No,
you
you can
buy
go foreclosure. You can people foreclose on house all the time.
Because before
Did
this
you?
happened, they offered him in that period, give it
They
up
sure did, Sean.
or
I
pay.
remember you saying that.
Give it up or pay. He chose to pay. Now here we are. This was a year or two ago. It was a pay or get out.
But imagine
And
you're a leader and you telling the people, "Oh, we about to build this cathedral. We about to build
But
this."
it's been 25 years
after
after
20 years,
And people been given to it. Like you can't back out now. Like you got to follow.
And you
we
can't.
listen.
That's just like you
Listen,
keep telling a woman, "I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna marry you," and it's like, "Well, I'm just hanging there. It's been 20 years." It's like, girl, he's not gonna marry you. What are you doing? No, I mean, it's been 10 years. Like, what am I supposed to do? Back out now? Yes.
no. Here's the thing. You can back out of this. At this point, let's just all be honest. At this point, all of the people that have given into it after the 10th year was probably like, well, maybe not. After the 15th year, they was like, we just not. Because there has been no talk of it until maybe like, what's this, going on almost 2 years?
Because then the clock
Before that, there was no talk about it. It was just sitting. What nobody ran by. What the tractor had been sitting in the same spot. Nobody was on the news. What nobody. They were doing absolutely nothing. It was just sitting here, here. It was to the point where when I rolled by, it was like, still here. Like it was no. Well, maybe they gone. It was kind of like he should have gave it to Amazon when they tried it. He should have gave it to Chrysler when they tried. Like
Amazon wanted it.
Yes, I remember Sean saying it.
Yes, they wanted to build one of their.
That was dumb.
Yes,
Dang.
the car dealership bought some up Chrysler where they store their cars before they take them to the lots. They want it's been people have wanted it. And you way back then, 10, 15 years ago, you could have been like, you know what? We're not going to do this, but we can take the money that we have raised and fix what we have. You could have done that. But now it's like, no, we gone. And you're pushing the people and you're telling people to ask their neighbors and ask their cousins and ask the. This is not the economy to be asking nobody for no extra $1,000 to give to a church.
Right.
If I'm gonna ask you for $1,000, I need my rent. That's going towards the rent, the car note, the car insurance, my kids going to school. Like there are other things in this here economy.
Come on.
It's just not gonna work. It's just not. Take somebody right now and say your rent due. You need half of it. Who can you really call and say, I need $700? Can you send it to me
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking
right
at
now?
you.
Can you cash at me or can you Zelle me $700? Who can we realistically go to right now in your phone, other than your parents, and even parents at this age? They on Social Security and retirement. They don't have just $700 to give to nobody.
That's right.
So if you're asking people not only to give 1,000, but ask somebody else for 1,000.
But they
And
coming up
probably
with
got
it,
a
Sean.
Relationship is talking about
But they
the
coming up with it.
out of their own pocket. Out of their own pocket.
Was
Look
today
at
that
who-
day?
No, I think it's next week.
It's
I think it's
just-
in October.
It's to me.
But
this
think about it
is
like this. When we did the 1,000 plus 1,000 line, who was really in the line?
Cindy and what you call it, and her son.
Okay. Again, let's
What's
think
calling
about
her
who we have in the line. This is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't like them lines because it's telling my financial status. Yeah, I'm gonna fill out
you
the
get up
envelope.
there and you shame me about it. It's like, oh my god.
I'm gonna put it in the envelope. I'm gonna pray about it. I'm gonna put what I want to give on here. But if I can't come up with that, I shouldn't be made to feel a certain type of way.
That's
Because
what,
obviously you can't give it because you ain't gave it out of your pocket. So we both in the same boat. I remember, I don't know if folks remember this, but when this project first started, he said out of his mouth, this is our church and we're going to build it. I'm not using my money to build this. The church is going to build this. Because if you need $2 million to say, forget all of this, and you got it in the bank, I'm gonna write this check. I'm gonna pay this off. And as the church gives or however they want to give, then I'll get my money back. But obviously, who has just the 2 point whatever million dollars to give? Nobody.
to me, it's silly. And I don't know who's advising Marvin. I don't know if they're advising him and he's just not, you know, some pastors feel like I'm gonna do it and it don't matter. And because Marvin's church is set up the probably coach it way and not the Baptist way where them trustee boards have rule and they've been on set Marvin down, and Marvin is just rogue and he don't care. Because you can't tell me that you have a trusted trustee board and this is happening.
But then you got to think that people that have been, this is over 20 years. Most of them people have passed on. Some of them people have moved out of state. Some of them people have gone to other churches. So the money that was there in the beginning, minus this last 2 to 3 years, that's gone. Like,
And it's like, what has Marvin done with the money? And see, I've been a part of churches where that building fund and you pouring money, and it's just like, so what happened to the last $10,000? What happened to the last $50,000? Because it's back at zero. So that let me know you paying your mortgage, your wife getting new cars, your family members and all this, and it's not being allocated to the. And so don't be trying to vex the people when we said, I thought we did this last week.
But this is what you got to remember too. Not only are they putting in money trying to build this edifice, you still got to take care of the one that you're in.
That's what
there's still bills there. So I don't know. I would have to swallow my pride and be like, hey, listen.
But I mean, most sensible people would have called it 20 years ago. Like,
at least 10
I mean, he's gone through that. He's gone through COVID, and you still. And then I would think that his health situation would have caused him to pause. Like, I'm not even in the best physical. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. How old is Marvin? 70.
I don't know. He in his 70s.
He in his 70s.
Okay, to the point. I ain't trying to be funny. If you got 10, 15 years left, so you have to look at it like that. Am I going to even be around to even see this build?
That's stressful. that can
so
be stressful to have to worry about all of this.
Yeah, why add that added pressure when you can just remove it? But Marvin's the type, like a lot of old school, and I've been around. I've been a part of churches, and the pastor died, Courtney. You know, we died over there looking crazy.
Yeah. Bishop Ellis passed before his vision was now. His son did come in and finish it, but with it being finished, City of David, the first few years, yeah, but now
is City of David paid off? It's paid off.
I believe so.
Wow, because I was wondering why they didn't sell that facility and just.
Because they have the church, then they have all of the ballroom, they have all of the small chapel, the conference, then they have senior homes. They have
okay.
They have the senior homes. They have a few different housing projects around in that area. So it's not just the church.
Okay.
And then people forget they have the funeral home.
I don't know why people not having their conversations.
Smart business leaders.
I don't know why people not having their convocations over there at that church because it's so huge.
Because Kojic has Bailey Cathedral, which is the headquarters. So that's been forever.
Okay.
And then
you talking about in Detroit specifically, right?
Yeah. Okay. And then the one I want to say is Southwest. They have a headquarters. So
what about
there's
PAW?
When he was presiding, it was different. They did have their conventions and convocations.
They need to. Oh, okay. You're right. You're
when he was presiding,
right.
They did.
You're absolutely right.
But now that he's not the presiding bishop,
J. Rochelle said Marvin Winans
68.
Okay. Yeah,
but
it's just
when that ministry of age.
Yeah, it's just like when you're getting older. I don't care if Marvin was in top tier health wise. It's just some things as you're getting older, it seems like you would want to streamline your life instead of add stress to it. And to have those people every Sunday looking in my face, I would have cut that a long time ago and live within your means.
It kind of looked to me like this has put a few years on him.
Yeah, of course, the stress. Like I mean, who wants to? I mean, why? Why add that?
Because you gotta answer questions every time somebody see you. They talking about it. You gotta keep.
You know who I would love for y'all to interview, and I know it's like. But it's like she slipped in and just sat down. Marvin Winans' current wife.
For what?
To just see what it's like married to Marvin. Like, is he hell?
You really think she gonna say that?
We don't care.
We don't. We don't. No disrespect to that woman.
No disrespect, but we don't care. We don't really. People in their personal lives, the more you don't know, the better it is. Because when you
now, I wish we could talk to Vicky.
Well, see, I see Vicky.
Vicky didn't say
like,
it.
I can see. She pretty much said everything, but what she said, what she said. Like Vicky said what she said, and you just gonna have to run it back to really like Vicky. To me, really said what she said.
Yeah,
but then we gotta be honest. We gotta be fair. Who he was with Vicky is not who he is with.
You don't think so? Why?
No, it's just different people give you different. Any relationship that you were in, you were not the same with each person. You at the base, at the core, but you didn't treat everybody the same.
I did.
I'm about to say.
I'm the same with every. You know, I mean, I've only been married one time, but I'm saying even relationships after, I gave them the same. Like I'm the same person. I didn't give a different version. And I think that could have been a downfall because I'm a natural giver and I'm a natural, like, when I'm in it, I'm in it. And I had to realize everybody's not that way. So I think that was a downfall to assume that everybody, you know.
Well, I know for me, I've evolved, but shout out to Sarah. But no, I've evolved, but there are some things about me foundationally that have not changed.
Yeah, your foundation is the same, but with age, maturity, lessons, you don't do the same things.
Depending on the person,
yeah, we don't do the same thing.
I mean,
like I say, your core is going to be the same, but you're not gonna. You don't do everybody the same because everybody don't treat you the same, and I'm not going to give you.
I see what you're saying.
The respect and maybe the intimacy or the attention that I gave to the previous one because you haven't done anything to maybe deserve that. My core, am I gonna cook? Am I gonna clean? Am I gonna but your last person,
go right there with it. Like,
no, I'm saying your core things. You feed your family. You make sure the house is okay. But
hold on, as a person, cooking and cleaning is not my core. As a person, so I'm not talking about what I do for people. I'm talking about who I am as a person.
But that's what I'm saying. You may cook and talk to one.
No, at my core, like Nicola said, at my core, I may be a giver, or I may be at my core if I'm kind and all of that. But if you cross me, or if I don't like something, it may go a different kind of way. That's
what I'm saying. Depending on the person,
experience. Depending on everybody gets that experience.
Yeah, however, I'm that way too. I start out the same way with everybody.
Right. So everybody get a clean sheet of paper until otherwise. So those things, cooking, cleaning, all that stuff like that has nothing to do with me at my core.
Yeah, no, I'm not giving. There are certain conversations that I'm not even having with people because if you're not giving that off, I'm not going to go into something that I might have went into with someone else. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to go into each one like doing the same thing because that may be one of my problems. I go in thinking everybody is the same and I'm giving everything when sometimes we need to hold back a little bit because being ourselves, we just put it all on the table.
Okay.
And sometimes we give too much too fast.
Yes.
Because everybody is not the same. I may be able to do this with you off, but somebody else
is not the same, but we're the same. I know you've heard people say that you're the problem, not all these people that you've dated. Sometimes you're the problem, and that could be very true because we are who we are. We present the same way because we are who we are. If we're changing up how we present, like we talked about last night, then that means that something is not right. Maybe we don't know who we are, or whatever the case may be, or you may be a people pleaser.
Well, no, I don't think it's we don't know who we are. I think at this point in life, we've learned that, okay, I give too much in the beginning, or I say it too much too fast, or sometimes we give chances too fast. Because we're so used to doing X, Y, and Z. Sometimes we got to switch it up, even though I might want to do this because this is me.
But Sean, so
sometimes you have to not do it.
You're right. But here's the deal. I'm going to speak for myself, but I think I could speak for Sis Nicola on this as well. By the time you get to this point, you have gone a ways before you even got to this point to know that I'm a giver. We're not just like
sometimes,
this. Yeah. Am I right or am I wrong, Nicole?
That's why I said depending on the person.
But see, I know that about me. That's why I've hung my head up that I'm good because.
You mean that, like, for real?
Yeah. Like, yes, you can ask my sister, like Keisha, be like, he was trying to talk to you. I mean, he was a really nice guy. He was a pilot for, and Keisha was like, and she was like, you said like I was having a good conversation. I was, but I have such I don't trust people when it comes to that. So I would do him a disservice to start talking to him and everything looks like a red flag and that man ain't did nothing. So to spare him, I just don't. Because, and people's like, oh, you got to work through that. You work through it if you want to be in a relationship. I have no desire. So I feel like me and my little baggage, we okay over here. And I'm working to release it just for my own. Yeah. But to trust somebody again after, no, I'm good. I'm totally
good.
It
can happen though.
I have no desire because I feel like let somebody at my big age, grown age, play in my face like the last person. I don't want to have to be in jail with Karn. I don't. Because to me, a little piece, when you're in my face every day, I'm in your face every day. And to kind of find out you was living a whole nother life, and I'm seeing you every day now. I'm trying to figure out when you got time. And know that they find time. To me, that's like murder was the test that they gave me. Yeah, it's down. Yeah.
Is no
and just
I get that.
Rehashing it gets me like elevated. No innocent person deserves the wrath of what somebody else did.
Somebody else, yeah. And it's good that you know, because some people just be like,
no, I know that. No. I'm like, that man just
put other people through hell.
Yeah, that man just asked for a canned Coke, and you don't tow his head off. God, dog, Cola. Everybody always want something. Everybody always, it's like, God, dog, he just asked for a bottle of water.
He just wanted some water.
Why
and I went straight off. So it's just like nobody deserves that.
Would you have a male friend, like companion?
No, because we do it one time. We go together. We're married. Yeah. Like what?
I ain't even set myself up.
This one, like we go together, and we ain't. And at 50, I ain't even going with you that long. Within 6 months, I need you to. What we doing? Because I'm not gonna be no long-term girlfriend, and I'm 50. No, heck no. I need you within 6 months to know what we doing. If not, then go. I really say 3 months. The first couple of days, 3 months, 6 months is like it's extended.
At this age, yeah.
I'm 50. Yeah. No. So yeah, what we doing? Not finna be no girlfriend and we 50. No, it's crazy.
You say 6 months. If you don't know what you want in 6 months, then we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up. I get it. I get it.
At our age, I'm sorry. At our age, I just think that first of all, we're on the second half of our life, right? And so at this point, we really don't have the energy to be going through phones, chasing behind anybody, talking to other women, trying to figure out, Betty, this is Shirley. We don't have time for any of that. At this point, we want to enjoy our life
partner,
and just take all that fluff out of there.
It should be a soft life.
And at this point, if you feel like you're unhappy, and this is how I feel, I do not want to be in a miserable marriage at my old age.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's unnecessary. When it's a conversation. At this point, I can
just be by myself and chill.
And
and that's it. So it shouldn't be you with me, but you really don't like me. And I know, relationships may go through those little those little moments, but I'm hoping at some point at the foundation of the relationship is friendship. So even though you may get on my nerves, but I really like you. I'm hoping that for me. That's what I want for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, marriage is not Disney World. I'm totally aware of that.
It's just even when I talk about relationships and marriage, it seems so much work, and it is, and I just can't. Like, I can't, like, I've been married, relationships, I've raised kids, we all have. I'm older now, making sure my health is on point and priority. The last thing I need is a Negro to be getting on my gut nerves. Because you should be my soft, my safe, my net. And I'm not even talking about financially, just you should be my peace. And you sitting over here, I got to hear this. Oh, no, I'm not doing it.
I ain't doing it.
And vice versa. Like, it should be, it just should be in a space where you've been married for 45 years and half of those years have been hell on earth. Yeah. That is crazy to me. Life is too freaking short. There is a thing called divorce. If you want somebody else, if you see something better, just leave.
Go.
You don't
and
have
you
to
think,
tolerate
make sure
it.
it's better though, because you would think it's better.
I don't care at this point if you think it's better. I don't care if it is or if it isn't. If you think it is, and if you're looking in that direction, just go your way. I don't want to live this short life being miserable.
Yeah.
With somebody that don't like me, with somebody that's mean to me, or I'm mean to you, and we can't stand each other, and we sleeping in 2 separate rooms, and we barely want to talk to each other. That is absurd at this stage in my life. At this stage in my life, we should not be tolerating each other. I don't care what y'all say about marriage. I don't care if y'all say you got to stick and stay anyway. You got to hold on, because there are some marriages out there that are not like that. I shouldn't have to tolerate you until we get to a certain space where we get our groove back for each other. Like, that's crazy to me.
It's so draining. And then my thing is, I'm not finna be doing all this work and I'm rolling over and you owe, and it don't work, and I'm doing all this for you.
I didn't say that.
I'm just saying, like, when you be trying to count up the cost, it's not like he's like, girl, I live in his nice paid off house. I'm driving all his cars. Like, he's a piece. I'm on all his good insurance. Like, to even list those things, we always, as women or black women, think, oh, girl, you just for his money. Or no, it's just like anything else. It's a business. It has to be some benefits. If not, I could totally be by myself. Yes. Because when I say, because vice versa, women always open up their house. They always open up their bedroom. They always giving the men the big piece of chicken and da-da-da-da. It's like, no. So when is it going to be a benefit for you?
I get it.
I've seen so many women, even at our grown ages, going into marriages, still getting the short end of the stick. It's like, girl, please.
Yeah, you gotta. When you get to a certain age, everything got to be weighed out. Like, it's not just a finance. It's really at this age, sexually. I mean,
crazy.
Once you get into the peri and the pre and the post and all of that, for men too. Everything is not that. You don't have to be intimacy is not the same thing as being sexual. Finances are it's more than bags and shoes, and because we at a certain age where we're getting ready to retire. So what's going to happen?
Most men have jacked up credit. They don't have anything.
No.
It's a lot of them. I'm telling you.
I know plenty with good credit.
Okay. They got nothing in their name. Is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. They still in debt from their previous relationships or marriages.
Oh, see,
and they really don't have
even
anything to offer a woman. So then she end up that. I'm telling you, think about it. Most women, when they get married, the man come live with them. Why? Because they ain't got their own. She's still paying for all the vacations. She's still doing all the most just to say she got a man.
I've never encountered those men, so I don't know.
Them young men. I know.
No, not necessarily. There's some young men that got it going on.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying, but mostly like
I've never encountered.
When you get up in age, if your credit and stuff is still bad, we can't even like talk. Like we can't.
But some people are at the stage of building and rebuilding.
Yeah. And that's
why they need to stay single. I hate when folks sound like, "Oh, I need a woman like you because you can help me." No, the hell I cannot. That's nothing more irritating when I hear a man talk. See, Cole, now I need a woman like you. You can, because it's always to help them.
No. See, I'm not doing.
But we are. I mean, no, I agree with that part. But we are.
I'm not a Bank of America. I'm not. They talking about. I need
help me so and your helpers, two different life. Things.
Right.
I said, I need your money so I can live a better life. Yeah, that's not okay. So that brings me into the two questions that I was gonna hit y'all with today.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start with this one. What's one thing women need to stop apologizing for?
That's
being happy, being okay with being them. Stop apologizing for being wealthy. Stop apologizing for having the degrees and all that, despite what Kevin Samuels said. Oh, you got a PhD, so what? You're still single. We put ourselves in a situation of, if I don't have a man, then I'm nothing. Those pick-me's, I'm all the things, but because I don't have a man, then that makes me less than. And because women put themselves in that position, then you start apologizing for all your accomplishments. And then you settle for subpar, and you making $200,000 a year, $500,000 a year, and you dating the manager down at Ross. No shade to the manager at Ross, but at the same time, then you start looking for him to doing things that he cannot afford to do. So then it's like you're dating yourself for the sake of saying you got a man.
Okay.
I would say stop apologizing for how you feel. How you feel is how you feel. And I'm not saying that feelings are always right, or I'm not saying that feelings are always the truth. But you just acknowledging, hey, I don't like it when you do this, or hey, I don't like that. Don't apologize for feeling the way that you feel, and don't let someone gaslight you out of feeling how you feel. I don't like it when you keep the toilet seat up. I don't like it. And don't be afraid to lose that person because you don't like it.
Right. Be okay with moving on.
I like that. That's
that was a very light example. But a lot of times we water ourselves down.
Dumb myself down to make somebody else feel great.
We can be palatable to the person that we think we want to be with.
That's good.
I like that. Shai Roslin said, "Stop apologizing for asking for help."
I like that. Know that even with my two friends here, when I was the things, I said, I'm feeling this. And my friend said, if you need anything, and I said, okay, this is, because it was just like, just to even let somebody else know I ain't okay right now. And knowing that I have somebody that I can verbally say that to and not be judged was huge. Courtney and Sean allowing me to even come on their platform. I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. It's therapy for me. It's just like, okay, so I'm not by myself. And I have all the sisters, I have all the things, but it's just something when you can be seen. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, okay, all right.
You can be embraced.
Yes.
For being you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I get
it is a light moment, and we do all the laughs and the kikis, and it's a light moment. Although we get into all the things of the things, but I think that's why YouTube is so popular, because it's like,
it's a community.
What a lot of people say, we can't have an opinion, whether it's combated or whatever. We can kiki and haha. If that platform is not for you, you can go over to another one that is for you. It's so many literally channels that caters to your personality.
It is.
I think that's why the YouTube is so popular.
Yeah, I would call it
for everybody.
Right. I know we call it channels because they are channels, but I call them subsects. I call them communities, actually, because a lot of people tune into the same channels because it has turned into a community. So when you don't see someone in the chat, you're thinking about them. So
right, I'm like, what jacket? What's brunette? You're right.
What's going on?
What jacket? Yeah.
Come on. So it's definitely a community that I am grateful for, as well.
And you know what? This is crazy because I had said yesterday, I've been dealing with something this week, and I said, and this is my first time saying it to anybody, and this is just what it is. But Shy Roslyn saying this, just, I don't know why she said it, but we all know I had the accident, right? Car is totaled. And I'm like, okay, so I need a car. What am I gonna do? Now, I ain't rich. I'm not. I got some change, but I ain't rich. So to say I need to get a car right now, it's been kind of weighing on me. And I said, I'm gonna do a GoFundMe because
I
don't know what to do. And then I was like, well, people gonna be talking about me.
Yeah,
and I was like, I need a car.
Hey,
right.
Like, I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? And that is something that I need right now. I want you to be quiet because I'm not talking to you. He wants to.
He said, we need a car, Mama. We need a car.
We do. So I'm gonna tell you, if y'all see a GoFundMe,
we gonna support it.
If you donate, do. If you don't, if you talk about me,
let me tell you something. I've seen GoFundMes for far less. At least yours is a vehicle so you can do what you need to do. Girl, I don't see people go do GoFundMes for hair bundles, girl. I mean, just be silly stuff. So we're talking about a vehicle so you can move and you need to do what you need to do. So
because it's like renting a car.
You said stop apologizing. Don't no.
Because I'm thinking like I'm renting right now. By the end of the month, that's a nice little.
It's a lot.
That's a nice little piece. But in order for my parents to get to the doctor, in order for me to get to the doctor in therapy, this is something that is needed. I can't just not. So I was really thinking about it. And when Shy Roslyn put that up, I was like, okay, Lord, I know I've been talking about this, but this may be the.
Do it. And you'd be surprised. Your transparency, it may be somebody on this live right now that work at a car dealership saying, Sean, come see me tomorrow. I'm in Detroit. So sometimes we think that out of shame, we're doing ourselves some help when we're doing ourselves a disservice. You putting it out there, I need a car. It can be a salesperson right here saying, look, come see me tomorrow and we're going to get you in a car. And you be like, oh my God. It may somebody on the line and say, you know what, I got 3 cars over here. I can only drive one at a time. Come get this one. Turn the car over to you. So sometimes speaking up is your answer is right here on this chat. So I think every time you go live, Sean, you need to mention, hey, anybody got a car they want to give me? I would say start with that because people give cars all the time. Anybody got a car? Anybody work for a car dealership? I would be just that transparent. And the reason I know it works because I put things out there that I needed, and people inboxing me and saying, hey, you said you needed this. Oh, you said your daughter going back to school. I got this. And because I just put it out there, just whatever. I didn't care, you know, and it came right back to me, everything I needed. So I would be transparent on every live because your answer could be right there in that chat.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be surprised because this is a community that people they want to give, and it's just like I've been having this car over here for whatever, or hey, you know, my loved one passed away. I got 2 cars over here. I can only drive one at a time.
Mm-hmm. There are some people looking for people to bless.
And it ain't no put car. These be nice cars. You know what I'm saying? So I'm showing. Mm-hmm. Y'all.
You have a lot of people that watch you.
Mm-hmm. So y'all got some cars out there. We're gonna go with the free car first. Y'all want to be a blessing to Sean? Anybody got a car? That's, you know, reach out to Sean. Then second tier, if anybody walks to the car dealership, you know, Detroit, reach out to Sean. But we're gonna go with the free car, and we're gonna go with the GoFundMe because I believe that you ain't gonna have to come out your pocket with nothing. Put that GoFundMe up there. You know, we need a car, and then you won't be financially strained. And that's not no diss. That's not no nothing. That's nothing against you. That's people allowing people to love on you and to help you, just like you've done for so many people throughout your life. You've done it for other people. Why people can't do it for you? You've given people cars. You've given people thousands of dollars. You've given when you didn't even have, because that's just how you are. Why are you opposed to people helping you? You can't do that, son. You don't have people living off you rent free for a long time, and you ain't asked for a dime, and they get up on their feet and they ain't said thank you good. You be like, God, no. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like you don't raise your kids and probably other folk kids too. So it's just like, man, please. And now that you in need, don't no.
It's crazy because got to get this lump out of here. I've never told anybody that. We've housed so many people for free. Like, it was to the point where it was like, can't nobody else move you.
I already see that on
and
you.
Then
I know how you do.
Somebody else
personality, that's how you are.
So, because I'm used to being that person, it's hard to ask when you're usually the one that's figuring it out.
Yes, I know.
And I know I said the other day, God got me. And I still believe that. But faith without works is dead. I can't just just sit here like, well, I'm going to get a car. I know God got a car for me. How do I know if I never leave? How do I know if I never say anything to anybody? It doesn't make me less of a person. It doesn't mean that everybody goes through something. I literally took my car to the shop Wednesday to get fixed, thinking I was going to pick it up in maybe a week. And I got a call Thursday saying, hey, your car has been totaled out. We need you to come clean it out. Huh? I can't even come and get it and like, can I drag? Like, can I put around just for, no. So I dropped it off. I went 2 days later and cleaned it out. That's it. While I was cleaning it out, I was just like, oh, I didn't mean this. I was just coming to get you fixed. Like, I wasn't even just the thought of cleaning your car out.
Right.
Wait, what? What? It didn't register. It was kind of like, okay. And then it was like, wait, you don't have a car. Like, you really don't have a car. So it was like, I have to get a rental because we have to get around. Yes, my parents have a car, but my parents are older.
Right.
So when it comes to the doctor's appointments and stuff like that, that's why I came back here. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I feel a certain type of way because
you're always
I can't do
the doer. Yeah.
And I'm the only child. So it's not like I can call my sister or my brother and say, hey, can you take mom and dad to the, like, it's just me. So I'm glad that's been in me. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And just hearing from my community, because I was like, I don't want to.
I understand too why it's hard for you, because you don't want to hear it talked about on other platforms.
That too. I'll be honest, that too.
So I get it.
Because people are heartless.
But while they talking, I need them to go ahead and drop 100 on it. While you talking. Because my got it. So what they talking? I ain't trying to be funny. The ones that's talking, they ain't got a car either. Can I say that? They ain't got one either. So you have to always take that ain't nothing. And who cares? It's either what? I'm gonna not get my car because of what you said. Oh, please.
Right.
I get that. I love y'all.
Listen.
So this is our last question, and then we gonna get out of here because we didn't went to church, we didn't shouted, we didn't ran,
everything,
we fussed and cussed at
right.
We didn't made fun of heights and all the kind of stuff. So this is a question that I posed, and it had kind of has something to do with everything that's going on now. And this here. Have we made people feel like they have to look healed before they're actually healed?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
Because we've been preached to, just like what Matthew Stevenson preached about today. He was like, just because you're going through, I don't need you to look like what you're going through. I need, when you come in here, you put on the glad tidings. You put on the face of this, and it's just like, well, if I ain't there, now you telling me to lie. Now you telling me to fake it. Oh,
well, I don't necessarily think that it's faking it. Excuse me 1 second.
I think it's something that we've been taught, and even with me just now, I've been going through it all week. I could have, like, me and my mom went Friday, and I was just so frustrated because it was, okay, we need this. Well, do you have the bill of sale? Well, do you have this? And yes, this is paperwork that we should all have, but in my moving, I was just some stuff. It was like, oh, I can get it again. Oh, nope, I ain't taking this because I can get this again. I'm not, because I was rushing. So the title, I can't tell you where it is. I don't know. I don't know. When I moved back, I left one of my bags at the hotel because I was trying to get out of there, rushing and packing up the cart, and I forgot to do a look through. So some of my stuff I just lost. So it was like, okay, well, we need a title. Then you go to the Secretary of State and it's like, Okay, but do you have an appointment? Ma'am, it's 3 people sitting here. Can I please get my title? No, you got to go online and make an appointment. So the appointment not till 2. It was just, everything was just, and I could see my mom, she wanted to kind of be that, it's going to be, but she was just quiet because it was like one of them, anything that was said, I was taking off. You could have been like, it's going to be okay. I'd have just, oh, no, it's not. I'm tired of it. So it's just been a lot. But then we come online and it's, hey, girl, what's going on? Everything is good. And we do that. And then we get off and it's like,
yeah. But see, here's the thing. I don't want to look like what I'm going through, because that booger is ugly.
Yeah, I'm not all the time, like but we don't always have to pretend like we're
I want to look nice. I mean, I get it. And I think that's where discernment comes in. So see how Nicola said what she said without really knowing a lot?
Yeah.
And she was able to discern the type of person that you are. I don't think that I have to walk around looking like woe is me for somebody to discern that, hey, things are going to get better for you, sister, or
True.
Whatever the case may be. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. I don't want to have to show up like what I'm going through, like coming online. Like, I've been doing this 31-day challenge, and I got to go live sometime tonight, right? It has helped me. Now, granted, I haven't been coming on dolled up or anything like that. I'll do a little yang every now and again. But coming on has helped me to forget about it for a moment. And then once I'm finished, then I could go back to looking bummy or looking like whatever, or trying to figure my life out or whatever.
Get up under the covers.
Yeah, all of that. Then I can do that. But I don't know. So I'm on the fence about that. I think that, sometimes it helps you feel better.
Sometimes
help. Don't hide behind the fact the face of not asking for help. That's why I guess,
because sometimes everybody is just not okay, and everybody's not okay isn't detrimental. It's not, I lost my job, I lost my house, my kids is acting crazy. It could be anything.
Just having a bad day or something like that.
Yes. So when we say don't wear it, it's not always. It could be something. Let's just say, I keep having these brain fogs. I don't know why if I'm holding that in, I may not know that Courtney having brain fogs too.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always the bad, oh, my relationship, oh my, I don't have the finances. It's not always that. Sometimes those things we can keep to ourselves. But like when we start talking about the menopause or the perimenopause, it wasn't until we started talking that Courtney was like, girl, listen, let me tell you. So
right.
We think we're going through things by ourselves.
Yes.
But there is somebody else going through it. So I think that's why these panels and just us when we talk, we may not, like Cola when she was going through, when she started talking, I was like, girl, listen, this is what
and I had no idea. I'm like, you too? Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes some things you can bring out.
Here's the thing also, when we hear a lot of men preach that, don't come in here looking like X, Y, and Z and all of that, or don't be looking like what you're going through, whatever the case may be. A lot of them don't believe they feel like we talk too much already. They feel as though we share too much already, right? So, I mean.
And then you setting those women up for mental breaks, cracks, being on pills, being on uppers, because they feel like I can't show any cracks. So then you got mother so-and-so, you got evangelist so-and-so that's on straight cocaine because she feel like she always got to be up. or you got sister so and so.
Some of them be on, but some of them men be on cocaine.
Yeah, I'm saying because they're trying to stay on all the time. I have to be on, so they own all the perks and the this and the that and the that because I have to be perfect. I have to be on, and I'm telling you, them be the most whacked out folks.
But by the same
portrayed that they got it all together.
But by the same token, let me also say this too, and this kind of goes back to the asking for help and things of that nature. Sometimes it can be a challenge to say that I'm not okay to the wrong people, because sometimes
that's why you have to use your discernment.
That's fine. But what
I'm saying, Sean ain't just running out to the bar and saying, hey, no. She's like, I think I'm in a safe space, and I can, whatever.
No, I'm talking about in general. I'm not even talking about Sean. I'm talking about in general. Sometimes people have a hard time with saying, hey, I'm not okay. Or I'll never forget, and I believe I shared this before, but I never forget one time I was working a job, and one of the managers had asked me, hey, how you doing? You okay? I said, no, I'm not. And she said, never answer like that again. You say that you're okay.
Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you why, and I'm sad that it was another black woman told you that, because that's we always got to hold it down. We always got to hold it together. We always got no. And I had saw a story. They said the camera was on in the school, and they saw a teacher walking around in the school late hours. Come to find out, the teacher was homeless, and she was taking showers in the gym and washing her clothes in the home ec room, and they had no idea that the teacher had lost her house. And she's around people, faculty and staff and all that, and they did a GoFundMe for her and got her an apartment down the street from the school.
But you know what though, Cola, sometimes some people just don't care, and I think that's why that lady told me to next time say you're doing fine.
No, I think it's a deflection. Don't care. No. That's the deflection.
She's been taught that.
She's telling you that because that's what she's doing.
That's what she's
She's been doing it for years. Like, girl, ain't nobody studying your feelings. Ain't nobody studying what you going through. So what, you had a bad day? I don't had bad years. Suck it up. That's what she's telling you. Girl, you ain't going through nothing. You look good. Your hair look good. I mean, like what? You ain't outside, is you? It's just it's how we treat each other like we don't matter. Our feelings don't matter. Like you say, you ain't dead, is you? It's just, girl, we treat each other horrible in the name of sisters and black women. No care, no nothing.
But a lot of them learn
it's
behavior.
Minimal to you. It's maximal to me right now. I just need.
And that's learned behavior. That's like what happens here, stay here, and that be the very thing that is send somebody over because you was told
from rape to whatever. Girl,
don't
he
say
didn't touch you.
Yeah.
Oh, you. It's probably her fault. Hold fast tail. Always our fault. Always us. We don't never get a break. I mean, he ain't hit you. I mean, he ain't hit you hard, did he? What? If I say he hit me. I mean, like what kind of hit? Ma'am, the fact that I'm even explaining a hit is crazy.
A hit is a hit.
Yes, but we do it all the time. I had a family member to tell another family member, everybody get hit. Going back to your husband, you got 4 kids. Yes, she told her that. We were sitting there like, I know you lied. She was like, her exact words for everybody get beat. And we were sitting there like,
that's that learned behavior stuff.
Kids, where are you going? Go back to your husband, everybody get beat.
That's that learned behavior
talk
stuff.
About this to this day. Yes, she told her that. And who's still with her? She's still with him to this day and be proud to say, I've been married to Blue 55 years, but he been beating your behind every day.
Oof.
That's why I said,
and they tell you to stay with that stuff.
The worst disservice ever. I've always got to be strong, and you sitting over there bat ass crazy, and it's passed down. Now your daughters is with somebody that beat they behind, and now your sons are beating the crap out of their girlfriends because they ain't married, and it's passed down.
It goes.
Everybody saying, "I got a husband, I got a woo," and you getting drugged up and down the street.
Before we went live, I saw a guy just pop, just like it's another dude to a woman, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm taking offense because I've never experienced anything like that. My daddy didn't even whoop me, so I can only imagine my soul. If a dude tapped me a little bit, my soul will leave my body because I will be so taken aback. That's why I don't be in men's faces like what's up. I don't bucket men, but I come from an era where men would practice restraint.
Not nowadays, girl.
Not nowadays. You woof at them a little bit. They pop, 2 pieces of biscuit.
I be looking crazy when I be at the gas station and I see the woman pumping the gas and the guy
drives me nuts.
He in the car.
Drives
and
me
she
nuts.
out there pumping. She on pay and pump. I said, "Ooh, get out of here, girl."
No, I saw a guy sitting in the car while a woman was changing a tire.
Ooh,
yeah.
Hot heat.
Yeah.
Like,
and they be good and go right and buy food and
like ain't nothing going on.
Go on about their day like it's a learned behavior.
I'm looking at you sideways if you not opening my door,
girl.
So I can only imagine, but you know, I can't remember how
we got on that's if I'm opening doors and I look over and I see a guy and his girl and they walking and she as a matter of fact, we seen it the other day. We was out at the store and us and another couple walked out. I opened the door, got in, then I walked around and got in. And we sat in the car and watched this couple, a guy and a girl. They walked out. They were in, and we laughed about it because he was in a 2027 Cayenne Porsche SUV. Mm-hmm. You could tell she kind of like slowed down for him to, and he walked to his door, opened it, got in. She opened her door and got in, and they pulled off. And we both were sitting there like, how though? Are you excited because you're in a 2027? Like, would it? I just didn't understand it.
I just ain't even heels, girl. That be the gag. It don't even be there.
Well, that could be too, but that's the post that I put up. As long as women accept it, men are going to do it.
But the reality of it is, men with some men with means like that. A lot of women,
like women, are disposable.
Period. That part, very, because they have so.
It's like the Diddy. It's like the Diddy. Like, okay, so you ain't gonna do it. It's 500 other ones that will, and then you got the silly women to say, "Oh, they wanted it. They signed up for it." Da 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 da. Because although it's so crazy, it's it's just like, even just women has from the beginning of time has gone through so. I was going to ask you this, Sean, because I saw this several times, and I'm just like, okay, are you threatened because she's doing what you supposed to be doing, or are you threatened that your wife or girlfriend may be interested, or what I'm trying to say is, have you experienced men challenge you in a way because they've seen you either opening doors or being doing the things that we say men supposed to do, and you step in and say, "Oh, open a door," or even pull out a chair, or let her go first, or even maybe you consider a woman in a way, and then he's looking at you like, oh, you did it.
I've had people see me open the doors for my wife and be like, that's too much. You doing too much. I've had female friends that will say like, well, my husband don't even do that. I've had
that's what I was trying to get
at. That I worked with, like, I bought my husband these jeans, or I seen this sweater that I seen you have on, I bought it for my husband. Or it's been certain colognes like, oh, that's not strong, but it's, you know, I still like it. And she bought her husband the same thing and was like, oh, well, one of my friends at work recommended this, and he was fine. Like the clothes, the cologne, all of the things, he was fine until he came to the job and he saw me. Then it was like, don't get me nothing else. That I don't need to. I know how to dress. So it became a problem. I had another young lady who, me and her fiance, through the phone, me and her worked together, but we were doing business together. And he like, I like your man. I like how you know, you helped me do this, da 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 da. Until the day we were supposed to like sign stuff, and he saw me, and it was like, get her out of my house. I don't want her here. This ain't what I'm. So yeah, I've
had the reason I brought that up because I had a friend. I ain't trying to be funny, Courtney. Her and her, they wasn't married then. They was just together forever. But when I say she reverenced her spouse, and these were femme girls. When I say raised her kids, did all the things, other things. But when I say they caught hell from men saying crazy stuff, oh, you only with her because that nigga probably, oh, you let me get you right. You know what I'm saying? These are saying things they say in front of her, like challenging, you know, whatever. You I bet she just hurt. I bet y'all just, you know, this is, or they always inserting themselves in the relationship or feeling some kind of threat of how she treated her, you know, gave her the best of everything with their she didn't have kids, but the other one did, but they was like, you know, by that time they was like teenagers then, but when they started dating, they was young. So really much they raised her children together. But it's like they got so much pushback from, I guess, because one wasn't masculine presenting, and they were both, you know, feminine. So it's just like a man looking like, now, no the hell y'all ain't. You know what I'm saying? But and they both well off. They both this. And the things that I said, did this man just say this to nigga? She said, girl, we get it all the time. And she said, because I'm not going to get it into it with men. She said, because I've had a man to almost like he was going to fight me. And she said, I'm not going to put myself in that position because I'm not going to, this is a whole man. This is a man.
I've had one person I was dating, he had two girls and they were young, and the father was cool until he saw me.
Wow.
I don't want my kids over there. This is confusing to them. They don't. I said, hold on, sir. Let me explain something to you. I take care of your children 7 days a week. I make sure they have clothes for school. I make sure they get to school. I make sure they have food. Every time they come in this house, the lights are on. They have heat, they have gas, they have whatever it is that they need. Until you can do the same, don't come over here trying to run my house. If that's how you feel, take them to your house.
Yeah. That girl,
several years later,
they was like
I saw him because they're still in my life.
They grown now. And she did the same thing.
Those are my those are my babies. They like 30 and 28.
Yeah, same thing.
He came to me later and was like, I have to apologize to you.
What else?
Because I was thinking a certain type of way. He said, but watching you all of these years with my girls, you have never changed. You have never wavered. You have never treated them any different. Now, I'm not one of them that just be taking everybody's kids. People that I date, if you have a child, hey, how you doing? We're going to go get some McDonald's and that's it. I don't become attached to people because they have children. One person has that ever happened to. There have been people that I worked at a daycare for 15 years. So I'm just like a kid magnet. I see kids in the store, they be in the car, they all of that. So, but when I'm dating somebody, I keep that, hey, this is your child. Don't start calling me mama. Don't give me no nicknames. Don't do none of that. Because if this does not work, I don't want the child looking around like, well, where's Sean at? Well, why didn't this? I don't do that. There are a lot of them that do try to make families with everybody. I have one. So
I just thought I would ask that because
it happens a lot.
I saw that happen to them. I was like, God, dog, y'all get a lot of slack. She was like, girl. And I said, well, what do you do? She said, I don't. Because she said, I'm not finna be sitting up here. Like, I'm not going to win it. So she said, we just don't engage. But she said it was a challenge. And now, I mean, they're older now. But,
wow.
It is. It's a challenge. I go through it all the time.
She used to hang out with us and everything. And I used to just see it. I used to see the looks that they would get. And I said, dang, I know they got it. And so then the more we hung out, I started getting comfortable where I could ask questions. And y'all know I'm nosy. And I was just like, so this and that. And she was like, we are women at the end of the day.
But that's one of the reasons.
No ball fight with no whole grown man. No, I'm not doing it, and I'm not going to engage for myself, them, or anybody else.
But this is one of the reasons why we get. Well, I get so passionate when it comes to some of the ways that we're treated and some of the things that we go through, because it's an everyday thing just to be me. Just to be me. I don't try to fake nothing. I am not a man. I don't want to be a man. I'm not masculine. I just like how I dress, but I'm all girl. I don't think nothing. It ain't because of no periods or nothing. I am just a female who just happens to like females. No, I don't want to be nobody else. No, I'm not trying to transition. No, I don't want to do none of that. But because there's a stigma on just lesbians, period. Oh, you want to be a man? No, I don't. We get so much on the outside from other people that when they say, oh, you just want to, y'all don't know what it takes to live this life. So no, it's not one of them. We always walking around with rainbow flags and yah, and rah, rah. There are places that even at gas stations, there are people that will just look at me and be like, it's a hard thing to do. So when they say, oh, you want, it's not rights to get me. It's just a right to just live. I don't want to just be walking down the street and a guy look at me and want to smack out of me because of just who I am.
Crazy.
That's a hard thing to have to do. That is a hard life to have to live. That's why when I see younger kids and they dressing how they want to dress and, oh, you too young that you won't never, that does a lot to a kid because I went through it. Trying to dress like a girl is supposed to dress all along. I want to tear my head off because I'm not comfortable. But because you see me in a dress, oh, look at you, you look so cute. But inside, I want to cry because I hate it. People have to stop looking at the outside and realize that people are still humans who just want to live, breathe, eat, poop, and go on about their day. And love who they want to love. If you don't love who I love, God bless you. Go on, good night. But why do we have to be attacked? Because we're just out trying to enjoy each other, just like you enjoy your spouse. I want to hold her hand. I want to hug. I want to do all of the things, but we just can't. So when people say certain things, it's like, think about what you're saying first, because at the end of the day, If you stick me with a needle, I bleed. Do it every day when I take my sugar. My feelings get hurt just like anybody else's. But they don't take that into consideration. They want to stay in your bedroom because they think that it's all that it is. And it's not. So I thank y'all ladies. We always go far. We always be dipping and dodging. We do turnarounds and roundabouts and everything. But
I always learn so much. I always have so many takeaways, the laugh, the giggles, but also the knowledge. Like one thing I can say about y'all platform, I learned a lot. And y'all know I be ready to downhill. But at the same time, it's like, oh, I ain't thinking. Okay, let me back that up. Okay, I ain't think about it like that. So that's why I love this platform, because y'all always give me a different way of thinking, and along with the laughs and all the things. So I just appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you guys. Listen here, if y'all have not subscribed to either channel, this is your time. You can always do that. We are working on Nicola.
Yes, I'm a work in progress.
But Nicola does have a Facebook page.
She got a YouTube.
I dump all my little jewelry clips over there. But I don't.
Okay, so this clips on. Follow the Nicola Moreland on all her platforms. She does. My mother has been looking at this jewelry. I got to get this for this lady before she keep bothering me. So she does great work. We all know the evangelist of the YouTube sector. Yes. I am Courtney Phillips TV. I want to commend you for staying on this path. I still been starting over every Monday.
And this day 15? It's day 15 or
16.
Oh, 16. That's a lot. They said if you do anything for 15 days, you become a habit.
Still ain't happened. So I commend you. That's why we about to get off. We about to ship. You go ahead and we gonna come on over there.
Well, I was gonna say because my daughter, y'all see me looking down, my kids is wearing me. So I'm probably gonna, after I leave here, tend to all them right quick, and then I'll be on briefly to go off our little challenge thing.
We gonna be there waiting for you. So we turn your notifications on all, so when she pop on, we'll be able to go over there. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming up. Them my girls. Them is my girls.
Love you, Sean.
Love you too. Just so y'all won't be like, where's Regina? She did text me. Her show ran over. She's here. She is supporting. So she ain't going nowhere. We just all have platforms, and sometimes we overlap. And that's no problem because it's a replay, right? We can always watch the replay of everybody. I go in and I watch the replay. I watched Cruiser this morning. I watched St. James. Like, that's what the replay is for. So again, if you have not subscribed to any of the channels, please do so. Everybody is different. We all talk about different stuff, and that's just how we do it. So please subscribe. And again, turn your notifications to all, not just on. You have to turn them to all so that you get all of the notifications, shorts, videos, lives, community wall, all of the things. Okay. That was a great show. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Like I said, it is going to be something put up again. If you can, do. If you can't, pray. If you're going to talk, they talked about Jesus. So that's that. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We're going to end with this commercial. I appreciate you. I just keep saying that because today was a day. Y'all don't even know what it was. But we're out of here. I will see y'all in a few minutes when Courtney goes live. So we're gonna get out of here the same way we came in. We're still praying for Prophet Brian Carn. I don't know about you, but I am. Okay?
Goodbye.